minute.
I think, Alinar, you need to change from your account to your character in the chat again. Yeah, there you go.
The strange thing was both says Elnar.
Yeah.
Elnar and Elnar.
Yeah, unfortunately, the because if you change the name of your account, it changes the name under your token. I don't know, it's weird. It's not the best. I wish you could just set a default for each game like you can with settings or anything else.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, it's fine. You're not too late.
Wake up!
By Tempest.
By Tempest, it's D.
We got a trumpet player in here.
It's me imitating my dad when he would walk around the house. All right. So we have a 8th level scroll for telepathy.
Yes, that's what I
Wow.
that's what I noticed, and I was actually like I didn't pick up on that when Lou was giving out the loot, but then I actually like mid game, like between game, I checked what we got, and come on, it's 8th level spell.
Wow.
That's
How long does it
Still
last?
beyond us.
I guess there's not metagaming, no metagaming, sorry.
I can't remember what that door said on it in front of us.
Do not enter.
It was just, it seemed like just another room, like a living area. But, let's see.
We seem to have just finished combat.
Yeah, so for Scribe this week, well, Braza, you were previous Scribe, and on the rotation, Chandra, you would be up this week. You okay scribing?
Sure.
And we have Carl on deck for next week. Just FYI. Alright, so Braza, do you want to give us a quick recap of last game?
Sure, because I'm really good at being brief. So we started out. We're in this like ancient elven library temple complex, and when we picked up the scene, we were still battling a iron cobra and a mimic, which we eventually defeated. Then we discovered that Ruby and the alligator or crocodile were dead. And then we sort of looked at more of the crystals that are sort of like elven books. I don't think we really found too much from there. Then we sort of did a long rest because we all needed that. Afterwards, we also harnessed the sort of magical essence from the mimics. Then we took a long rest and we walked out, decided not to go north up the one corridor, went down the hall to the west, headed back north, explored a couple of rooms. One person fell into a trap, but not really injured. Then we ended up finding another sort of library room that had a bolt construct that was not activated. We sort of were hesitant how to handle it, decided that it was best just to leave it, explore the rest of the rooms that we were just finding along the hallway. Found a couple sort of like empty rooms. A couple potions, though, were in one chest. Then we found a room that actually had a couple of helmed horrors. I think that's what they were. And we battled those in a vicious fight and eventually defeated them. And that's where we are now.
All right.
Bombrek took it like a champ.
He always takes it like a champ.
I'm actually gonna say to the group that I'm feeling really bad. I can barely lift the weight of this axe.
Yeah, he looks pretty beat up. Lots of cuts and bruises and bleeding from several nasty hits. So what do you all want to do? It's 8 a.m. You had just finished your long rest, I believe.
We're on the map because my token isn't there, obviously.
Oh,
It's in the west.
I'll bring you in.
Dankeschön.
The Braza, seeing that Bombrek is quite
Carl's like, I'm feeling
calm.
great.
Can you remind me? Yeah, that was one of these burning the helmed horrors. Okay.
Yeah.
Dropped a magical longsword.
Yes, it seemed like it had some kind of magically
Oh, I forgot
enchanted sword. Now, did you
Bombrek,
do,
would a short rest benefit you right now?
Yeah. As would a number of cures.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin looks a little bit beat up as well. Or Kale.
I
I lost the exhausted. Which one is exhausted again? Is it this one?
would
No,
not mind sitting down for a minute.
But we did do a long rest last game, right?
Oh, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay.
All right, nice.
So you should
Well,
be...
Braza's going to give Bombrek one of the potions that we found last week that he was in, sort of charged with handling, and says, you probably need this right now.
Well, let's not make use of these kinds of things right now.
Okay. I take it back.
We can have a rest, and I can do what's possible to do with the staff as well.
Oh, I forgot about the sound.
Those potions are kind of last resort, so maybe not worth spending them now when we're not really in a hurry.
Braza, understanding the wisdom of this, says, yes, that's a good idea, and pulls it back.
Yeah, if I
Okay,
take
but-
one more hit, I'm probably going down.
Let's go
Braza-
into the room, guys. Let's not stand in the. Maybe let's not stand in the corridor. Do we have a room where we can go?
Let's get a room.
Yeah, let's get a room, but not
Let's-
this one. This one
Let's
has a
not do that one.
construct in it.
That had the construct in it, I believe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's kick these horrors out of the way and step into this
where-
one.
I think. Yeah, probably we can try.
Yeah, this room seems kind
No,
of sturdy.
let's not do that. The floor on the other ones were falling apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, this room, the floor seems much more sturdy. There isn't all that water damage.
Yeah, I was going to say also, like, Braza points out that the constructs that were in this room would not have been able to stand on it if it was.
Yeah.
They
Rough.
are pretty heavy. They're made of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just have a short rest.
Alright, so you're coming into this room here.
Correct.
Alright, closing the door.
Yeah, we would.
Alright, so I need everyone...
Does this swing inwards or outwards?
It swings inward.
Okay, so I'll sit leaned up against it.
Zara would say, that seems effective, Kale, but what if something like shoots a crossbow bolt through the door? Wouldn't it go right into your back?
It'll hurt.
She shrugs.
How sturdy is that door?
That
Why
one
don't
is
we just go-
actually more sturdy than the others. I remember telling you that when you first got there.
Yeah.
Are you going
We could-
inside, Bombrick?
Yep.
Alright, do you want me to move your token in there, or...?
Sorry, I'm just trying to... Yeah. There you go.
Alright, I just want to close the door up. Alright, so Bombrick comes inside, you close the door, and you are attempting a rest.
Just a short one.
Just a short one.
Power nap.
Give me a d20 roll.
From whom?
Just anyone.
Anyone?
Anyone. Just to see what happens while you're attempting to rest.
Bombrek, you're lucky with these rolls.
Android rolled.
Chandra's rolled. There we go.
Alright, so as you're resting, about 40 minutes in, you hear heavy footsteps that sound different from the footsteps of the other creatures that you've heard so far. Something big is moving through the hallway. What do you want to do?
Bipedal?
Anyone want to do anything, or are you just going to try to keep quiet and let it pass?
I think we are
Quiet
not.
and let it
we are
pass.
Yeah.
not. We are not in a shape to go and do
Yeah.
anything right now. Let's rest.
Alright, so something large and solid walks past the door here and continues going north.
Chandra asked if it sounded bipedal.
Oh, yes, it sounds like it has 2 feet or 2 legs. Alright, so that's all that happens. The short rest would pass, so go ahead and use hit dice, regain any abilities you want. So the group feels much more fresh, and several of Bombrecht's wounds are looking better.
How many hit points does one recover during one of these?
You have
You
to
can
spend hit dice
spend.
if you want to recover. So you have 1 hit dice per level, and you recover half of them rounded down on a long rest. So, what are you? Are you a ranger?
Level 4.
Elven Ranger.
Yeah, 4 d10s.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
D10. So you have up to 4 D10s you can spend during a short rest. Just remember, you only get half of those back on a long rest. Which would be 2.
Oh, you spent all
This is
4,
a short
Bombrecht?
rest.
Yeah, I'm spending the whole lot because I am just on. I am totally in a bad way.
And probably
Uh,
you're not even at full yet.
No.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Though that is a decent chunk of hit points back, so I imagine he's feeling much better.
Yeah.
20. So do I add all these up and half them? You say?
No,
No,
you
no,
just
no, no,
add
no, no,
them.
no. You don't have them.
You
Okay,
gain
so
back
what's that?
half of them on a long rest, so you're spent.
Okay,
you
so-
can't do any more today for a
You
short
spent
rest.
4 hit dice now,
Yeah,
and when you have a
34.
long
Yeah,
rest, you get
yeah.
2 back.
34. Okay.
See, 41
Yeah,
hit points.
Yeah, so you're looking much better. Good.
I'm looking much better.
Good rest helped you out, and you're all refreshed. All right. So what's the group want to do? It's now.
So I can do a hit roll like this.
Well, and you add your constitution modifier.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
there's a button for
I
it.
was
can
only
just
7
roll.
down.
There is a button
so-
on your character sheet underneath your hit points. There's hit dice. If
You
you
can
click
just
the
press
text,
it and it will roll it automatically.
it will roll. Yeah.
But yeah,
Left to death save.
but normally it's a D10 plus your con modifier.
But
your hit dice,
I was only 7 down, so
Okay, so
If
you
I roll
only
a
need
7.
one.
I'm good.
Alright, so yeah, an hour passes. It's quiet out in the hallway. What does the group want to do?
Alright, what do you think that thing was? I say, and as I open the door.
Probably some construct. Another one, I assume.
Alright, so the door opens inward, giving you passage back to the hallway.
I will try, guys. Let me. I need 10 more minutes. I will cast detect magic again.
Hey.
Just so that it helps exploring. And meanwhile, Zara, maybe you could pick up some stuff from those guys.
I will inspect the corpse, the different corpses, and see if any of the armor is in any way usable.
We had a sword. That's for
Yes, I know we have a magical sword, but
sure.
they are wearing full plate. Ish.
So the armor is pretty heavily damaged. It took a beating to be destroyed. I mean, you could probably repair it, but it would be a fraction of the gold pieces needed to buy a full set. So
I'll try to mix and match and find the best pieces among the lot,
all right,
and
so
try to gather up some.
do you have armor
Yeah,
smithing?
a start. No. but maybe there's a smith or something in town.
So if you don't have any training, give me an intelligence check to try to use your just knowledge of basic armor to figure out what pieces are good.
I am a heavy armor master.
So you think you cobble together a pretty decent set of parts. You imagine it would probably cost about 60% the price of a set of full plate to get these repaired and make it into an actual set of plate. So you could say this armor is at like 40%. And it needs to be repaired.
That sounds
the other
good.
60. And if you do that, though, Zara probably isn't going to be able to get the essence from them.
Yeah, we are good. I think armor is more important now.
Okay.
I believe this would be worth more.
So she
Okay.
nods.
Yeah.
She's fine with that. She says these have also been partially enchanted, so they might be more susceptible to enchantment rituals. But I'm not much of an enchanter myself.
While I'm casting detect magic, Zara, could you maybe try to identify the sword? I know you have the spell.
Yeah. I would need 10 minutes, but I could take a look at it.
I need 10 minutes for detect magic anyway, so.
Alright, so if the group's taking another 10 minutes, give me a d20 roll. Alright, so you finish the 10 minutes. Zara looks to the group. She says, well, this sword is slightly enchanted. It's not the most powerful magical weapon, but it is magical. I don't see any effects on it other than the basic enchantment. Mechanically, it's a +1 sword.
Mhm.
+1 long sword. And she would smile and hand it back to the group.
I'll note that in the party
Helen,
treasury.
Can you make use of this one?
She says it will help fight these constructs as the magical
Yeah,
sword.
that's
will,
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I
I was actually thinking maybe to give it to someone who can, I don't know, to bomb break. Bomb break. Can you use
yeah, either
one
me
sword?
or Bombrek both could use it. Do you
I
want to?
don't want that. No, I like axes.
Wow. Yeah, probably. But I think Kalen certainly can use that because it's a magical weapon. They don't have resistance against that. That's the biggest thing.
I'll keep it on me.
Yeah, keep it handy. I will move out and I will just go and take a look at another door and another door. Yeah, Eleanor, by the way, could you read what this door says?
Let me check.
So Eleanor, you walk up to the door. It seems to be another planner library. It's marked as a Northern Planner Library.
It
Here?
says Northern Planet Library.
And here I assume another like living quarter?
Let me try
other?
to open the door.
Okay, let's do that.
So the door is locked. This door, I mean. It also looks like it's in pretty good shape. Possibly another magically enchanted door.
I can't open this door, guys. You can try to break it down if you like. And then
Is it like
move
actually
away.
locked?
And
How
look at the
how
other
did the other doors work? I think I
They
investigated
open
one of
for our Elven Ranger, but
yeah.
not this one apparently.
Okay.
So was there a magical barrier like the others? DM?
Was it just
Yes.
locked?
So it looks like there's another magical barrier. Now, did you touch it like you did the other one, Eleanor?
Yeah, I tried to open it, says it. So that would
Alright.
imply.
So if you put your hand to it, then the same thing would have happened. There would have been a flash of light, and you think the force field would be down.
But the door still doesn't unlock. Is what you said. It was locked.
Or, no, I think it does.
No, it is unlocked, sorry. If you had touched it, then the force field
Okay.
and the locking thing would have opened up.
Then I will not be walking in there. I will open this door.
Let's see what's
Alright,
inside.
so you push the door inward, opening it up, and you see another one of those bolter things. Though, just like the other one, it doesn't attack. It just sits there.
I think we
Oh,
should probably
PTSD.
leave this one. We should leave this one alone, same as the previous one, until we figure out what to do with them.
Do I
Because-
see anything more in the room than construct
You
and the two?
see there are 2 shelves still in service. It looks like they have more of those crystals on them. It looks like a cave-in has destroyed a 3rd shelf.
Carl, just in case you forgot, please don't touch anything anywhere here, because this guy looks like he is protecting the things.
I have
on the shelf.
PTSD from those from those machines.
Yes.
Carl
So
doesn't like those things.
don't touch. Yeah, probably okay. But let's. I think so far the working hypothesis is that maybe there is something in this dungeon that would help us deal with those bolters, like to control them or disable them. But for now, they are not touching us. Let's not touch them. I don't really want any fight we can avoid.
Good call.
I concur.
Yep. So let's
Right.
see what's here.
So another door that's sort of falling apart. You are able to push it inward.
Does it say
opens-
anything about the room?
It just has a marking designating like the name of the room. But
Same as those.
Yeah,
The
same as
same
the other
as
ones.
the rest.
Also another room number. I tell the group.
Yeah. I will come here, open, and I will look inside with detect magic.
So it looks like another room, old chest, and this one also has water damage like the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So the floor
Not
looks a
going,
little
not
bit
going in.
different.
I'm just looking around with detect magic, especially like is there something inside the chest or like under the pillow, something like that.
Nothing looks magical in here to you. It just looks like an ordinary room.
Fine. Let's go.
Do I notice anything about
Can I
like?
do a
Is
quick
there anything under the
perception?
cave-in? Pretty go ahead.
No, we're just.
No, what were you saying?
I'll
I
go
just
with,
wanted to check this area.
Carl first. All right. So if you're still in there, Carl, it does look like behind the rock there might be another cave. Again, this could be boule damage, but you don't see an easy opening. You'd have to take some time to move the rubble to get into this cave.
I don't fit. Damn it. Never mind then.
Okay.
I've got an idea actually. What should we use the rubble? Pick the rubble up, and you know the rooms with those bolty things in. Close the doors and then stack the rubble up by the door so that the thing can't get out. Because I'm worried about going into this dungeon and these things activating, and then we could end up with 2, 3, 4 things behind us, as well as things in front of us.
Actually, that's a good idea. I think I can use a couple of my pitons to just block those doors.
Yeah, I think that's.
Well, those doors open inward.
Yeah.
Well, the bolter would have a hard time then pulling it.
Yeah, you're not sure the
Yeah, you
bolter
can just
was
close
meant to leave those rooms. It might just be a sentry. So you think if the door is closed, the bolter wouldn't be able to get out. It doesn't have hands.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
Unless
that's
it blows up the door or something.
Let's just make sure. Yeah, let's just make sure they don't. Yeah, and if it blows up the door, probably it will blow it up with all the rubble we can come up with.
I was looking to do a perception check on the room to see if I can identify the weak spots in the floor and such. And also if there's anything of value on the desk or anything in the open.
So hang
It's
on.
nothing
so,
magical.
Cool.
Carl, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
All right. So
Yay.
there's a bunch of crystals. If you look closely, give me an investigation. Okay. No, I mean, there's a bunch of crystals holding information, but you don't see anything, at least not with a quick glance, that is that interesting. So, Kale, sorry, what were you doing?
Checking the room for
Yeah.
to see where the water damages might have left the floor open to ruin. Yeah, I said it much better earlier.
That's fine.
Trying to
He was looking
identify the
for
water
full damage.
damages and see if there's anything valuable lying
So,
in
like
sight.
the other
Something.
room, it seems like the middle got most of the damage, as the floor is all like wet and
Yeah.
kind of gross there from something dripping above. You don't see as much on the sides, so you think you can probably move around the sides of the room okay.
I'll try to do that just because that chest is quite interesting. Chests are always interesting. Yeah, I'll open the chest.
Alright, so you open the chest. Inside you find kind of old debris, probably clothing that fell apart, and underneath you find a small statuette.
I pick it up.
Alright. It looks like a, like maybe some kind of, do you have religion?
No.
Okay. It has a symbol on it, and it looks like it's kind of well carved. There's some writing on it, which you imagine might be Elven.
Okay.
I still have detect magic. Is it magical?
No, I mean, if it was, you would have seen it when you looked at the chest.
I don't know. Maybe the chest was blocking it or something.
Oh, yeah, it's possible. But no, it does not look magical. It just looks like a figurine. Stone
Some
figurine.
kind of probably religious symbol or something.
Yeah, let's check. Maybe worth some money for some collector.
I'll also do a quick search of the bed. The
Same
desk.
thing. It just seems like an old bed, kind of falling
Alright.
apart. No statue though this time.
Same with the desk, right?
Yeah.
What do you make of this statuette, Alnar? And I hand it over.
I will try to translate.
So you look at it. You can give me a religion check as an elf. You might know something, which would just be intelligence.
Religion check. You do this quite difficultly. Let me see. Religion?
Fourth skill from
Just
the
click
bottom.
religion.
Should be
Yeah.
under skills.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Did it come or not? Did it work?
No.
Nope.
Using Roll20 or D&D Beyond.
Do I need to select my character first? Yeah.
No, that
then-
shouldn't matter with
No.
religion.
You should
I
click
double
on
clicked the
the.
religion in the game,
No,
and
it should-
nothing really happened.
The text?
Yeah.
Let me look at your sheet real quick. Eleanor, character sheet, religion. Oop.
I have 0.
Submit.
Nothing happens when I
Did you click
press the
submit
button.
roll? Because it makes you submit it.
There's a input normal roll. Yeah, this is disadvantage or Just
No, just
roll.
normal.
okay. And then there's a bunch of more
Okay.
questions if I want to do normal.
So,
I pressed that a lot of times.
so just looking at this, you're not sure what it is, what religion it's supposed to be of, but there are symbols in the back: honor, protection, and the mother goddess Gaian.
It says something
Well,
about honor, protection, and mother and sky. I can't really read it. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, let's hope it is worth something to some collector.
You said Mother Gaian, right?
Gaian, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
world-
like a goddess?
World Mother Gaian.
Not Mother. Yeah.
So,
That is something I would have heard of, I guess.
Yeah, if anyone does anyone have nature knowledge? You might know something.
I think me and
I definitely
and
have
I.
nature knowledge.
Bombrek and Carl.
Yeah, I have.
So if
No,
you have
I
nature
don't.
knowledge, you can give me a check.
I don't. I'm a bad ranger.
Skip nature school.
Bombrek, however.
Bombrek. So, Bombrek, you are familiar with the World Mother Gaian, the goddess of the kind of the sustainer and the protector of life and nature within this world. She's like one of the major gods. So she isn't really worshipped much except by druids.
Yeah, well, I'll that kind of fits in. I'll explain that I know what this is and tell the group.
Is she an elven deity?
Not generally.
No.
But there are a lot of elves who worship her because elves tend to be connected to nature.
In Bombrock, I would think, as a sort of a local to this area or sort of from this area, you would definitely know, or at least be more familiar than others of us, as well as sort of being a dwarves being closer aligned with elves than us lizard folk.
Yeah, I'll just explain. It's something. It's a nature god that we hear of. That we've all heard of, but we tend to worship bears and actual things in nature.
Yeah,
Right.
Bombrek probably has heard of and respects the goddess Gaian, but he probably, like I said, doesn't necessarily worship her closely.
Shoo!
Alright, so you would, I assume, if you get to this door, you would see another weak door with a designation, and it looks like another doorway here completely collapsed to the north.
Let's check this one first.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Alright, so another door that easily pushes open.
I tried to read the sign.
The sign was another room designation, and you see a room similar to the others with a desk, a chest, and a bed.
Well, I'll stay out the center and I'll go over to the chest.
I'll look at the.
Around the edge, going around the edge.
Wait.
Well,
Huh?
it doesn't look like there's damage to the floor in here,
Right.
but if you want to
Okay.
be safe, that's fine.
I don't know. I cannot see inside the door. I think that the door is locked. Like there is no. Like
That's odd.
You can-
I even
I can-
even if I move around here, I still cannot see
Oh,
inside
you probably need a
the
light
room.
source.
Well, I do have a light source, right?
Do you?
I
Your
should.
torch is back down the hall here. That might be.
No, that's not my torch. I have a lantern. I think it's underneath me.
Oh, it's
Ah,
back
here
here.
it
that's
is.
why. So yeah, you'd have to have that there, and then you could see in the room.
No, I still don't.
Oh, you.
Well, you
don't
didn't bring it.
with you.
I'll
Okay.
bring it up for you.
But here it is.
All right,
It's
now
in the
it's-
door
is-
now.
Now
Here
can
is
you
my
see?
light source. No. Ah, okay, now I do.
Yeah, it wasn't there. That's why. Now it's up here.
Okay, fine.
I'll How does the chest look?
The chest looks locked, which is strange because all the others were open.
Wait a second. Detect magic.
Yeah, so Chandra, you come up there, shine your lantern in, and you would indeed sense an aura coming from the chest. Looks like
Bombrek,
something is inside the chest.
The chest is magical.
Magical? I'll grab my axe.
Oh no!
You mean is the chest magical or something inside the chest is magical?
It looks like the chest and something inside is magical. There are two auras.
What school or what kind of magic do I see on the chest?
The chest has evocation energies.
Oh, okay, guys, let's move away. I think we need to like throw something at it because it will
Called
explode.
Bomb Squad.
Yeah, I'll
We
get
need
It
the-
will-
we need
it
the-
will
we need the
explode.
robot.
Actually, before you do, let me have a look at it.
Yes, maybe you can do something about it.
Oh, I don't have a proficiency in like thief tools or anything, but do I see anything like on the chest that looks out of place? Or, like,
So the padlock. You said you don't have thieves' tool proficiency.
Nope, nope, I do not.
Alright, so the padlock, I mean, it looks sturdy to you. You can't really sense anything strange about it. And the chest hinges seem pretty strong. And for a chest that could be thousands of years old, it seems like it's in pretty good shape. Hence the magic on it.
Okay, here's how it's done. Is there anything behind it?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Come on, I've rolled not over 3 so far. Please, please.
Welcome back.
10.
There you are.
14. So you're
Yep.
it's kind of dusty back here. You're looking around. Do you have light right now, like a light source?
I got dark vision. That's
but
all I
you're
have.
still at disadvantage. So actually, give me a perception roll again. A second.
Didn't
Perception
Chandra
roll.
have his lantern here?
Yeah,
don't
maybe
know,
if
did
I'm
you leave-
standing here. If I'm standing here.
Do you want to have
Yeah,
him
I would
come
have
in
the light.
room and give you some light?
No.
I mean,
But this is
all right then.
Because there'd be shadows
Well, there you
behind the
go.
chest. You would need a. So with your dark vision squinting, 14 was still the roll.
I can just ask Carl to come to me just for a second.
Oh, it's fine. I rolled already.
I can cast light on something on you, so that's fine. Okay.
All right. So are you gonna give him something to cast light on?
Sure, I guess I'll come here. Where are you?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. Generally for perception and exploration or investigation, light always helps because dark vision is imperfect. You can't see as much detail.
Just give me like like something.
Yeah, whatever. I'll give you like a bolt, one of my arrows.
Yeah, I will
Alright.
cast bolt on it.
So the bolt begins to glow with a fairly powerful light. Carl, as I said, when you were looking behind the chest, you would note there is a strange-looking rune carved into the wood on the back of the chest.
Do I have? Let me check. Do I have a piece of paper? Do I have a piece of paper? Oof. I'm gonna shout. Anybody has a piece of? Yeah, I'm checking. Anybody has a piece of paper?
I have?
Could I borrow it?
Sure. I'm not expecting a return.
Yeah, of course not.
Carl's on the case.
I'll give you a piece of paper.
I will take one of the.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will draw the rune since nobody's coming in. I will draw the rune like by looking at it. I'm just drawing it as close as I can.
Do you have ink?
Uh-oh. I don't think I do.
Unless you're like pricking your finger and using blood.
Like that, yeah.
Prick your finger.
If I don't have ink, yeah, I will do that. I'll take 1 damage if I need.
I assume Chandra probably has ink. If he
The
has paper.
person with paper probably does
I
have.
do have ink.
Alright, so let's
No
just
worries.
say Chandra gave you some ink.
Thank you.
So you kind of scribble down this rune that you see there, and what are you going to do? You now have a piece of paper with a rune scribbled on it.
Well, I want to check with all our magic people and what's her name? What's her
Zara?
name?
Alinar.
Zara.
Zara. Yeah, Zara. Yeah.
Sure, give me Arcana checks, the magic people.
I'm not magical, so
And actually, nature, Arcana, or religion could be used for this.
Oh.
Any of those,
I'll try nature then.
if you have
Thanks.
training.
Go.
So actually, Carl, looking at this again, you're like, oh wait, so you've heard and maybe read about runes like these before. They are sometimes used to hold magical spells, things like explosive runes or like alarm spells or locks. This one in particular, it's hard to say what it does without using identify, but yeah, you think it is a symbol meant to hold magical energy. It might be what was giving off the aura to Chandra.
Mm-hmm. Do I know of a way to remove these safely?
Usually, dispel magic would be a easy way to get rid of magical runes.
I'm gonna ask Zara if she has dispel magic.
I actually don't have that. Not ready. My apologies.
Yeah. No worries, no worries.
But I can ready it for tomorrow.
Oh, that's a come back tomorrow for the chest. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
She shrugs.
Hey,
Unless
I
any of
don't think
you wants.
someone will walk off.
What if we identify? If we cast identify onto it, maybe it will reveal some kind of a way to disable it. Like if you actually cast identify on chest, maybe it will also tell us the way, like a secret word or a passphrase or a way to actually disable it. Because I would not expect whoever put this protection, the only way for bypassing is dispel.
No. It's probably private quarters for an elven mage or something. I doubt he'd leave the key that readily available.
But I think identify can help, at least if I understand how this spell works correctly.
Then there's the Bombrek method.
Well,
yeah,
here's the
then there
question:
is all.
do you want to go back in there, like knowing that it could be an explosive chest? Do you want to go back in there?
Well, we have been there and it's not exploding. I'm pretty sure it is exploding if we try to
You
open
have
it.
the means to identify it. By all means, do it.
Yeah.
Zara, do you want to try? Do you think it's a good idea, Zara?
She puts her finger to her chin and says, "Well, I don't. Usually with identify, you have to touch what you're identifying. Do you know, Carl? Was it safe to touch the chest?"
Carl is gonna shrug. I don't know. I didn't touch it.
She says that would be my only concern. If the trap is triggered through touching the chest or opening it, or I don't know how it was set up.
Okay,
If it
I'll
is
try some.
if it is triggered through touching, it's actually good. We can touch it with like throw a rock at it or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm about
From
to try. If
distance.
everybody wants to back up.
Yep.
She nods and backs up. She says, "Well, being hit with an inanimate object and touching, the magic could distinguish between the two. So it's not necessarily true that hitting it with a rock would set off the spell."
I could try rub it with mage hand.
Oh, Pain Gem isn't organic, is it?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
And she says that's the problem with magic. It's not always clear how spells were set up by their casters. I guess the only thing we could do is try and see what happens, or wait and dispel it. All right, so Carl, you said you're gonna throw a rock at it.
I am gonna throw the glowing arrow that what was given. Well, that I have.
Alright, so you take the glowing arrow and throw it at the chest. Are you throwing it hard or just kind of lightly?
Lobbing it onto it, like just trying to get it to hit it, but not hard. No.
Alright, so it would smack into the chest and just fall to the ground. Think nothing happens.
All right.
I could try firebolt.
Are you gonna set fire to the chest?
Well, if it blows up, if it blows up from runes, it would be set on fire anyway.
Well,
Why don't we
says most magically protected things do have countermeasures if they're attacked, so that might set off the spell.
Well,
That's what I'm thinking.
Raza suggests that we
Listen.
just wait until another day or so when
Aye?
to sort of prepare other anti-magic means to be able to access it.
I agree. Let's not blow up our magical treasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's move on. It's not like we've met anyone else scavenging
let's
down
just
here.
note it. Let's just note that we have it.
It's been here for hundreds of years. I don't think it's
Well,
going anywhere.
I mean, we technically did just meet someone else scavenging down here, Zara says, and she giggles and points at Alinar.
Wow, but he's with us now.
Well,
I
fair
suppose,
enough.
yes.
I wasn't down here scavenging. I was helping you.
Ah, you were scavenging, and then you found us.
I suppose that's fair, she says,
We're not.
smiling.
I give him a angry look.
All right.
But honestly, I turn to Zara and I say that honestly, actually, knowing dispel magic as a spell, that's an honorable thing. Like that's not a simple spell.
She says, actually, I just finished learning it recently, doing my research. So it was a very recent addition to my magic.
Yeah.
Alright, so you would see a couple of things here. There is a cave into the north, it looks like stopping the hallway, and a cave in to the west that is destroying the door and preventing access.
And how difficult does it seem to remove the rubble outside the door?
So if someone had a pickaxe and you had a team of 3 or 4 working it, you could probably get it cleared in a couple of hours. But just moving the boulders by hand would probably take much longer.
We'll probably have to come back for this one.
Yeah, probably. Like, but what if we have bomb wreck?
Can you
What
see what the door says, Elnar?
Yeah, I tried to read it.
No, this door is completely destroyed. There's nothing left to read.
Okay.
Over here, is there any way, like, does it a weakness in the wall from this door? Since I see some breakage here.
Give me a perception check.
My highest roll today is a 10. I can't. Come on, get ready.
You have
just
active
rolled
perception.
15.
Come on, oh yeah, true. I forgot.
I think it was 17.
Good.
Yeah, but he rolled a 15 plus 2.
Alright, so if you're examining this here, you would notice that it does look like the northern wall is caved in, and if you could move some of the smaller rocks, you might be able to crawl through to get into that northern room.
How long would that take me? More or less.
Just by yourself, without any tools like a pickaxe, it would probably take you about an hour.
And if I have bomb wreck?
What if I help him?
What if I called bomb wreck?
Bomb wreck, do you have a pickaxe or anything to break the rocks with?
I was just thinking of moving the rocks.
Alright, so suddenly Carl, I assume, calls you all down here. So if you were moving the rocks, it would be hard work, but you could probably get it done in half an hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Try to not leave any
I can help.
I will help you with my, very small hands.
Alright, anyone who's helping, you will reduce the time, but you have to make a athletics check. Or sorry, not an athletics check, it would be an athletics check, and you are risking getting exhaustion if you fail.
Never mind then. I did. After last exhaustion, I was useless.
But yeah, it would be an athletics check to try to move these rocks, and it would be strenuous work, so it could exhaust you. It would be easier if you had a pick or some kind of tool. Go ahead and, give me those checks, whoever's doing it. Oh, you got it already, 23 and 15. Alright, so you guys actually get it done pretty quickly. 15 minutes of just moving stuff aside. You see a small passage that Carl's probably the only one that would fit in.
I mean, how tall is bomb wreck?
Oh, I'm tall and very wide.
The problem is it's round.
Yeah, he's more round than tall. He's like similar height and width. Like he actually takes up the whole 5-foot square.
Fine,
Yeah,
I guess I'll go in.
Go on, Carl. We're right behind you.
Alright, I'll start crawling in.
Alright, so you would crawl inside, getting to the other room, and you see what you see.
I see what I see. Does this seem in any way active?
No, it seems like the others is just sitting there.
If you need light source, I'm here, Carl.
For the moment, I do not need one.
I think you still have your glowing bolt, right?
Oh, I threw it at the box. I haven't picked it up, technically.
I
didn't.
Alright, that's fine.
Well, I didn't pick it up, so... I look at these bookshelves. Obviously, I'm ignoring this for last. Before.
So if you're looking in the dark, you can make a perception check, but it will be at disadvantage. 'Cause you
I
can't
guess
see
I'll
anything.
shout for a light source. If it's
I'll take
that
a rock
dark.
from the rubble and I cast light at it and I throw it towards
Alright,
him into the
so-
hole.
A little light rock rolls into the room. You grab it. Go ahead. Yeah, give me perception or investigation.
Perception. Where is?
Oh, and actually, now that you have the light source, you would note. All right. Well, 21. So, yeah, looking around the room. Give me a D10 roll.
Oh, a D10. Appala.
D10.
Is that the number of gold pieces you'll find?
Number of spiders that come from the ceiling.
The number of boulet babies.
Death spiders. Give me one moment to consult my notes here.
One moment to just put on the tokens of,
Yeah.
basilisk. 2 basilisks.
You guys are so.
I don't trust my DMs.
Ha
If I get rolled a die.
So paranoid. Roll another D10.
That one didn't work.
That one doesn't work for me. I'll keep rolling until you get the basilisk.
Okay. I'll keep going.
I'm just kidding.
Close your-
What number do you need me to roll? I'll just roll that number instead of rolling the D.
So, you would note on the wall back here, behind the chests, there is a longbow.
Is it my magically shrinking longbow?
No, it's a regular longbow. So you don't think you can use it, but it does look fancy.
Does look fancy. Okay, and nothing in the libraries.
So there's the crystals. If you look through them, you would notice a couple of scroll cases on one of the shelves over here next to some of these crystals. And yeah, that would be it. And of course, you see those chests up north.
I'm gonna get closer to the nice longbow behind the chests. Yeah.
So you notice as you
how-
do that, this creature turns towards you and is just facing you.
It's just facing me.
Yeah, with its bolter thing kind of pointed in your direction.
I will try to throw the rock of light towards this direction to see if it's facing the light or me.
No, it keeps facing you as you throw the rock over there.
Okay.
It seemed like it did that when you got close to the chests.
Okay, I will back off the chests then. What does it do?
It just continues to be pointing at the northern wall where you just were.
I'm gonna look behind this thing, behind this machine, from a distance. Is there any way I can disconnect anything from it or something?
Well, it
turn it
has
off.
its...
Like it's plugged in.
Yeah, just unplug
I'm gonna
it.
cut.
No,
I'm gonna cut off a cord or something that throws the guns.
Unfortunately, I mean, it has its firing mechanism. You could try to cut those, but you imagine it would go hostile if you tried.
All right, fair enough.
And it does. Also, it is magical, so they'd probably be harder to cut than normal, wires and ropes.
Okay, I'm gonna try communicating with it. I'm gonna go next to it and I'm gonna say, "Hello."
It doesn't respond.
Does it do anything?
It's just
Doesn't
still
respond.
pointing at the north wall where you were before.
I'm gonna shout from the hole saying that I have one of those bolters that seems to be guarding some chest and a really cool bow.
Well,
Grab the bow.
It's not like it's going. It's not gonna squeeze through this. Just grab the bow and run away.
Oh, what about the chest?
Yeah. You know what? It's because I want to touch the chest, but if it starts
Zara
going
says,
aggro, I don't know if
don't blow
leaving the
up the
chest.
crystals.
Yeah, Braza's like, don't touch the chest.
Remember, they could
Don't-
blow. They're gonna blow up all the information in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Does the thing react if I try to get the crystals? Like if I move towards the crystals?
So if you move towards the shelves, it doesn't do anything. Though if you kind of start putting your hand towards the crystals, it would turn towards you.
All right. So it is
Oh.
defending it.
Listen, let's just leave it for now and try to find the command word for these things or something somewhere.
We
Press-
already
Yeah,
are doing
sure.
it for the rest. We're
Press
already doing
you.
it for other two.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sure,
press you
you're-
found the
yeah, that's
secret way in
true.
there.
I'm gonna
Braza,
shout.
why can't you grab the bow?
No, yeah, that's fine. I'll leave. I totally won't grab the bow and run,
I think you should
which
keep,
is what I'm
keep
gonna do.
tempting him.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's.
Oh!
You guys can keep going. I just got one thing to do in here, and I'm gonna try grabbing the bow.
All right,
Nice.
roll for initiative. Let's see how
Hey,
this
it's-
goes.
Everyone or only
I just have
Carl?
to.
You guys can
Just
all
me.
roll just in case you wanna. I don't know what you do, but if you want to be on there,
As far as you know, I'm not grabbing it. I said I'm not grabbing it.
he's
Yeah.
very he said it very.
Yeah, you
convincingly,
could
too.
always try deception on that, but
But that's.
Oh, hold on. I think the torch might have gotten my roll.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Nope, it worked.
All right. So, going down the list, Carl, you would go first.
Yeah.
So the thing you hear a sounds. It sounds like something is lighting in its mouth as you grab the bow. What are you gonna do after grabbing it? So you use your item interaction to grab it off the wall. Then you get to do a move or whatever you want.
So it's my first turn. So I have, how much? I have extra. How much? 10 feet. So I have 35 feet. Yes, 5, 15, 20, 25. I will use my action to dash.
All right. So going through here, it is a tight
Yeah,
space.
could I
So
slide?
I'm gonna say this costs 15 feet of movement to go through this spot here.
I'll slide in. Do a Call of Duty slide.
So that's 5, 15, 20, 25 feet to get to here.
Yeah.
This would be another 15 if you want to crawl in. So
Yeah,
that's,
I would have 60 feet total. So yeah, so that's
so
what, 40?
40 to get here, 50
Yeah.
to get here, and then you
All
can
right.
start moving normally again. So you
All right,
hear,
I'll do that.
All right, so you all would hear like something lighting up, and Carl maybe just dashing, suddenly coming running through here. That's it for you, right?
Well, yeah, that's my turn. Yes.
Are you saying anything?
No, I just come out with the bow,
So he
and that's
comes
it.
running out with the bow. Chandra, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I expect something will blow up, so I will move out.
All right, Chandra runs out of the room. Anything else? All right, so I'll say no. All right, so Carl, as you're standing there, kind of showing everyone the bow, you hear a thunk from behind you, and a bolt come flying in, which hits the rocks here and explodes. So,
How much do I need to roll for Dex? Is it Dex or Con?
yeah, everyone within 20 feet. So actually, the 4 of you, Kale, and Chandra. Oh, actually, that would be everyone. So I need Dex saves from everyone. I'll give Kale and Chandra advantage because they have the wall kind of in the way.
alright.
Did I manage an initiative? Yeah. Finally.
So the DC is 14.
Who's got advantage? Chandra and Kaylin, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had the wall covering us.
Well, not the best roll.
And I need
so,
to select my character before I press the dex.
No, you
No.
don't, only for initiative you have to do that. You just need to press dex save. Which are you? Yeah, you are in there. So if you made it, you only take 7 fire damage. If you failed it, you take 14 as fire rips through the room. And luckily, oh, actually, it does hit some of the bookcases. So this bookcase here is just destroyed as it blows up. And another thing that happens.
Oh no.
This bolter here
Yeah.
takes 14 damage and activates.
I think I'm gonna have to roll for initiative now.
Yeah, at this point, everyone would have to roll for initiative going into the next round because this other bolter is now pissed off.
Was like, how did I get even 7 damage? I'm like, because it
Yeah,
was
he's-
from it here and
Yeah,
I'm here.
So the fire,
Like, did it curve around?
Yeah, so like the fire wraps around any place it can go.
Okay,
within
okay. So it was
So-
like an actual fireball.
Yes, it was an explosion of flames
I got it.
because it's
And
all
we
fire
all took damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 or 14 depending on what you rolled. So, at this point, new round, Braza. What do you want to do?
I
So
regret nothing.
this thing came to life, right?
Yeah, this one took some damage from that. It didn't even make it save, so it is now angry looking.
Okay. I will attack it from the back. Like, I'm gonna leap towards it, cast Booming Blade,
Okay.
and
You hear as it activates, it starts to make the same like bomb noise that the other one made, as if
Got it.
something's lit. I guess it wouldn't be a bomb because it's a fire, so maybe like more of like a Molotov shot or something. It does deal fire damage. So anyway, you leap
Oh,
towards
yeah,
it
booming blade.
with a booming blade. 22 strikes it as you stab it for 6, or slash it for 6 damage. And that isn't a magical weapon, right?
no, I wish it was.
Okay, so unfortunately it does half damage.
Yep.
3. And if the creature moves, remind me it will take booming damage.
Yep.
Okay. So Bombrek, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go to this side of it to get the
Flank.
and and I'm gonna
Can I ask what's up with the turn order? Really, it's jumbled.
Oh, what did I do? Did
Yeah,
I
it is,
descend it? Sorry. Because people rolled after it. So sorry, Bombrek, it would actually be Alinar's turn.
well then I'll go
Yeah.
back there.
And it's pointing towards the door, yeah?
Currently, he is pointing at Braza with the exploding bolt.
I jumped behind him, though.
Yeah, so he could turn with you.
All right.
During the
Okay,
6-second time,
so
everyone's moving around and turning.
If
facing
I'm
different-
going here, I'm directly behind it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when you do that, you flank, so he can't face both directions at once, so you would get the
Yeah.
+2.
And then I attack with my short sword and try to hit the bowstrings if possible.
Alright, so you rush in, stabbing at this thing.
Yep. But the question is there any way to like directly attack the bowstrings of it?
There's not really in D&D. There's no called shots, and it's not really. It's more of just an attack. There's no way to really disable this thing, as far as I know.
Was it with an advantage
It
because
was
it's behind?
Plus
or
2.
+2 for the flank.
How do I add that?
You can just roll. I'll add it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a normal attack roll, and basically in your head you can add the +2. 26
Nice!
would definitely strike as you jump jump in behind it, cutting at it. Go ahead and give me a damage
And this
roll.
Yeah, that was the question. We did this last year.
The
You
short sword.
click the.
I just clicked the sword sword, but I needed
Yeah.
to make sure that the Colossus Slayer was on.
Oh.
Yes, it was damaged after all.
Alright, so unfortunately your short sword isn't magical, so it only takes 7 damage from that attack. But that does make it look more wounded as you cut it a bunch of times, maybe cutting some of the strings.
I do have one more sword,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try with the other two.
So offhand attack.
Bad.
12 unfortunately is not enough, and you would just kind of slash it, but it doesn't penetrate the armor. Anything else?
I will try to step away again. I've moved 2 squares.
Yeah, so it is threatening you. It's got spikes coming out of it. It could slash at you if you move away.
You can move around it though. And
yeah,
give your
as long
spot
as
to
you-
someone else.
As long as you stay within 5 feet of it, you can move wherever you want.
So I can move down here to make
Yeah.
sure that the other got room to work.
Alright, yeah, so you're circling it. Alright. Kale, what do you want to do?
Alright. I'll summon my. Yeah. I'll summon my Shadow Manifest Echo.
Okay. So you manifest an echo in the nearby area.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I do, and I'll just drag it out. Da-da-da. Spiritual weapon.
No, I just realized my
Oh.
thing wasn't working. Sorry, give me a sec. To fix it. There we go. That should fix it. Alright, so you summon a echo, and what
Yep.
else are you doing?
Out in the hallway. I'll run in and wait. Unleash Incarnation is a no, I summon it inside with me.
Okay.
Oh, come on, get in there.
So you move around summoning your echo, and what
Yep.
else are you doing?
I'll attack twice, once from my position and once from the Echo's position.
Okay.
With the longsword, magical longsword.
Alright, so you...
I'll swing it with both hands, as it's a versatile weapon.
Okay, so two-handed.
Bring it down!
Ah.
It's a +2 from flanking, right?
Oh, crit. Good hit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Good.
My Tempest.
How do you see if it's like D10s or D8 that is activated? I can...
So usually it rolls both if you click on one.
Okay, good. Alright, I'll do that.
Alright, so you bring the sword down on it, doing 12 points of damage as you cut into it. Or wait, is that
12?
not including your strength bonus?
Yeah, that doesn't.
There's something
weird.
odd.
Yeah.
The
it's,
first one does. The
s-
second one doesn't.
Yeah, so you have +4 strength, right? So that would be 16, not 12. As you cut into this thing with...
Yeah, plus it's magical +1.
yeah, you might need to adjust the macro a bit. So
Yeah.
17 damage. Alright. It definitely looks wounded from that
13,
attack.
Yeah, 17. And yeah, my secondary strike.
Alright, so you swing with your echo. Yeah, that would hit. So he
Nice.
smashes it again for another
Or another 12.
12 points of damage, and the creature is looking pretty beat up. Carl.
Well, am I out of the hole?
I'll
Was I
set
able to come
my-
out of the hole last?
Echo
Yeah,
to
so
go
you're
down
standing
halfway.
here.
All right. I'm burned by the fire that came out right
Oh.
behind me.
Made myself
I'm gonna
frozen.
look at my amazing bow I just got,
Mm-hmm.
which I know I don't have, and I'm gonna try using it.
You actually cannot physically fire this.
So big.
It's
What do you
bigger.
mean?
It's bigger than you are. It's 5 feet.
Can I
You're like-
try anyway?
I don't think you could pull your arms back far enough to shoot this. Sure, you know what? I'll give you a shot at disadvantage. That's fine.
All right. What is that? I'll just roll a d20, or is it?
D20
Plus-
plus Dex, and if you're proficient, then it's plus proficiency.
Well, I don't have. I'm not. I'm guessing I'm not proficient. So
Probably not.
roll d20 plus 4.
With disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I'll
And
roll
another one.
d20 plus 4.
Oh.
Uh huh.
So
What'd you say?
apparently you are able to fire it. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. D8 plus 4.
d8. So that's 10 damage because
Alright.
that's just regular d8.
You didn't mark or anything? Okay, good.
No, I didn't do anything. I
Actually,
just want
he's actually pretty wounded. Alright, so anything else, Carl?
for my I am gonna step far away from this hole. Trying to calculate.
Oh yeah, you
Thank
better run, you little rat!
There we go.
You see him run out of there with the bow he just got. Alright, Chandra, are you doing anything?
I will go into here and I will try to cast Minor Image to block the passage so we don't have a surprise arrow coming from there. I'll just cast a Mirror Image to just block the vision here.
Alright. So you
And
make
then
an
I'll
illusion,
go back.
and then you go back there. Alright, so... Bombreck, what are you doing?
This thing is just. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
I'm gonna go over here and recklessly with armor. I'm gonna. It's dead. Sorry, it's dead.
Good.
Oh, right,
Yummy.
it's dead. It's dead. I'm gonna go out here.
Alright. Another exploding bolt comes flying here. setting
Oh, they
off-
can recharge that
Yeah,
quickly.
he rolled a recharge on that, which is why I was keeping the initiative order going. So there's another explosion. Unfortunately, the blocking thing did not fool this guy. And I need dex saves from the three of you. DC 14 again. Because this thing is blowed up as well. And there's more fire in the room. 15 points of damage or 7 if you made it. Luckily, they're not rolling very well.
What type of damage?
Was meaning me.
It's
as
fire
one of
damage.
us.
Yeah, the three who are still in the room would be subjected to that explosion.
You need to roll the dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, DC is...
Braza and Elna.
Okay,
Braza,
so
roll.
Braza, as your reaction, you cast Absorb Elements, giving you resistance, which would half either the 15 or the 7. Count to a 7 or a 3.
So it count either. It would half the 15.
Yeah, so if you failed your save, then you'd only take 7. And if you made your
Yep.
save, you only take 3.
Yep. No, I
Alright.
got it.
So that's it for all of you. Braza, what are you going to do? You still
I'm
can't-
going to.
You can't actually see the thing that's firing. You just keep hearing explosions coming from here, which fills the room with fire.
I am going to.
And you guys out here would see a bunch of flames coming out.
So 5, 10, 15. I will move to here, and then I'm going to cast. What the hell? I'm going to cast Fog Cloud in there.
Okay.
So, because I don't actually have to see it.
So you cast Fog Cloud. Go ahead and link the spell.
Yep.
Double fog cloud.
You begin concentrating as fog fills a 20-foot radius, and you're casting it in the room here?
Yep.
Alright, so you do have line of effect because the rocks aren't fully blocking. So you would see some fog coming out here as well, since that would be the center, and this area is all foggy now. Anything else?
Then I run the rest of my movement at the room.
Get out of here. Alright, Braza runs out. Alinar, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I will run out too.
And Kayla, you're running out as well?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so at this point I will end combat because the thing can't really get to you anymore.
Yeah, why did I cast Pokemon?
I'm not sure why you cast
Now I can go in and surprise it. Now that turn's over.
That's true, you can try to sneak back in and show it what's up. What does the group want to do? You have the bow. Unfortunately, you kind of sack that southern
I
library.
would like to beat up the halfling.
I'm gonna go to
Maybe
or
at least shake him
Zara.
a little.
Just give a
No,
gentle.
I'm almost dead. So yeah, I'd like to beat him unconscious.
Kale seems very upset. He's like, "What the hell?"
You're almost dead?
Yeah.
He got
Yes,
fire
I
in his
am
eyes.
completely burnt all over. There is no part of me that is not damaged.
I go over and I lay my hands on him and say some words.
Alright, so you cast a spell to heal him a bit, and you regain 10 hit points, Kale.
Well, that more than quadrupled my HP.
You got any healing for me?
Yeah, now at least Carl has a bow he cannot use.
Zara says, "What? What happened?" And she seems very upset the library is destroyed.
Uh,
I'm going to ask Carl why he picked a bow up that he can't use.
Because Braza told him to.
I'm just gonna show the bow and not answer. Just show the bow.
But look,
Oh
guys,
no,
it's
that's
so
a good bow. I'm not arguing that, but
Yeah.
was it
you
worth?
go.
Was it worth
Uh,
destroying the whole library?
If
I
it
mean-
has any magic to it, it definitely would be. I mean, you never find
just
that
gonna-
anywhere.
I'm just gonna point at the dead bolter, and point at the bow again.
Question.
Yeah, you did use it.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have history?
I do.
Give me a history check.
I was gonna ask Zara about the bow too. She
Ooh.
So the bow you would guess is finely crafted 10th cycle, very old, most likely magical because it is still in perfect shape, and it is masterwork. It's a very, very nice bow for sure.
Definitely.
Well,
worth it.
this is a
Wow.
good bow. This is definitely a good bow. I think this is too big for you, Carl.
Braza
Is it-
gave you points.
Is it magical in any way?
Oh, it's for sure. It has to be magical to be. Hi, by the way, I still have
Don't you have
detect
this
magic on me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you would
No,
see it as magical. So
It is glowing
further
like
confirms
it is glowing. It is glowing very, very brightly. Braza, can you use a longbow?
We have an elf ranger.
Zara,
Yeah, but-
Eleanor
Yes,
Eleanor
I
for
can.
sure can use it.
I'm pretty proficient with bows, yeah.
Okay.
That seems darn good.
So
My-
Zara would
my bow,
give
though.
Carl an incredulous look, and she says, "Tell me at least the library. Well, you said there were library crystals up north, yes?
Yeah.
Tell me those are at least still intact, and he wouldn't blow up his own library."
No, I mean the only library I saw burn was the one right outside, and I point.
She looks very angry at you, but she says, "Well, at least the north one's still in good condition."
This
Hopefully.
one is also this was also actually good. The southern one.
She says, "Oh yeah, I know. It's just the loss of all that knowledge."
Yeah, that's not
Agreed.
good.
Actually, how loud was those explosions?
They weren't actually that loud. They were more flaming, like fire bombs. So it was just a bunch of fire.
Fair enough
burning.
then. So it wasn't that loud. I wanted to know if you could have
Start
alerted the.
using the
anything.
staff.
Braza does suggest we get moving, though.
Yeah.
Yes, we
So
should.
do I get to pick up the bow?
Just take it.
I'm gonna look at the bow and cry, and give it to you.
Carl's like,
You
I
can
can
have
kind
it.
of use it if I pull my hands all the way back and do like a bit of a handstand.
I'm sure the smith could have. I could have like gotten the smith to shrink it for me or something.
Nah,
Every time he
that's not
shoots
a
it,
thing.
every time he shoots, he has to shout out, "In honor of Carl."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have my bow. So I don't have it on my inventory or anything. So if you wanna give him the stats.
Alright, so Alinar, it's basically a +1 longbow.
Okay.
If there's more to it, you would have to use Identify to find out.
So what you do is top right corner, you press the compendium, the information token tab.
Yeah, and then you can look up longbow +1 and drag it into your inventory. Into your
Exactly.
Longbow.
Yeah, there should be a longbow +1 in the compendium that you could click and drag into your sheet, and that'll give you the stats and I
Yep.
think the macro to use it.
Problem is, I need to not have this maximized. Okay.
Yeah,
Here
so you
we
can
go.
double click your sheet to minimize it, the top of it.
Yeah, but I got it in a separate window at the moment.
Right.
And I need to be on the core page, I guess.
Ah, crap! I lost
Alright. So, what is, while he's setting that up, what's the group doing?
I'm gonna
Healing myself.
I'm gonna sneak back in, check if the thing is still active.
Give me a stealth check.
Alright.
Braza lights another torch.
Alright, Braza expends a new torch, lighting up the area. Alright, so you sneak back in. It's hard to see unless you get kind of up to here.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, so you kind of crawl up that way. And looking in, you do see it still looking into the hole, aiming its bolter in this direction. But it
I
doesn't
mean,
notice you.
does it look active? Yes, it. Does it look active though? Is it moving at all?
I mean, it's just sitting there. It's sitting there.
Menacingly.
It's sitting there, pointing south. I mean, it doesn't have like facial features or anything, so it's
Yeah,
hard
fair
to
enough.
say if it's menacing.
I have a.
And there's
Would I
fog.
be able to?
And there's
Would I
fog
be able to
everywhere.
shut
Yeah.
it
Oh yeah, there's fog everywhere. You can't see shit. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Never
just
mind.
fog.
I can't say shit.
Fog.
How long is the fog for? An hour.
Until it stopped.
That's it.
Does
Fair
the
enough, I'll
fog cover the entire room?
It covers a 20-foot radius, so it comes out to like here, and probably fills the room that the creature's in.
Fair enough. Then yeah, never mind. We'll just back away. Never know
What-
what.
what
Maybe
do you
there was a
see in
smaller
there?
version. Fuck all.
Well, does the thing see you?
I didn't see anything. There's fog, so I didn't see anything.
It's very foggy.
Do you want me
Well,
to drop
did you take fire?
No,
the light?
I took fog.
Well, now that you've done this, you might as well just crawl back in and drag the chest out here.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
it is completely foggy. Yes,
Perfect.
You
Give you
think
good
so.
cover.
I will walk in.
Oh, here
I
we
will.
go.
So,
Here we go. All right. So we're crawling back in.
do you want me to roll for stealth again?
Yes.
Since
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you're
go in.
definitely needing to roll for stealth.
If I die, it's on your blood. It's blood on your hand. Do I get advantage
Oh.
or something? Oh, I don't need advantage.
No, you have the cover of the fog. That's what's allowing you to hide. But yeah, you do crawl in. And
Does it see me?
what is your perception?
Passive? I think it's 13.
So you can-
Let me check.
You can barely,
14.
and you don't have a light source, huh? I assume.
No, not this time. No,
So you
I don't
can
want a light source.
barely see anything as you crawl in here. You do see something next to you. Give me another stealth check as you try to crawl past this thing undetected.
I'm not 20, and I need to roll again. What is this bullshit?
Well, that was to get in. 13. Alright, so luckily it doesn't seem to notice you, and you are able to get away from it.
Is there fog in the entire room, or like I'm gonna start walking along the? Well, since I can't see
fog
anything.
goes up to like here. So once you start to get towards the north of the room, it looks less foggy.
All right. I'm gonna like in here I'm in the fog, so I'm gonna stay and like use these bookshelves as know where I'm going.
Okay, so you kind of trace along the bookshelves, and you can get up here, which is no longer foggy, and you see the two chests.
Do they look locked? Are they locked?
Do you want to use perception to take a look at them? You are in the dark, unfortunately, because you're on the light source.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take perception check.
All right, disadvantage. Let's see what you see. Oh, not bad. So these chests look like they're in pretty good condition, surprisingly for how old they are. You would find similar markings on the back of them that you found on that one chest. Those runes.
I still have the drawing. Are they the same?
Yes, they look very similar.
Are they locked though? Is my question.
Yes, they're locked
Is there
and most likely trapped.
No, I have no way to communicate. You know what? I'll try grabbing. Since I'm not gonna fuck with the chest since they're most likely trapped. I'm just gonna grab the crystals that she was talking about. I don't know anything about the crystals because while they were doing that, I was fighting a bullet.
There are scroll cases as well.
I'll grab this. I'll grab whatever I can.
So there are 3 scroll cases. You grab those. Give me stealth checks to try to get these off the wall quietly.
I'm gonna drop one on the floor.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Drop one on.
You got this. You got this.
You just make stealth checks until you finally fail.
I mean, that's pretty much what's going to happen.
Ask the thief.
So far you're doing good. Whatever or wherever it is in the fog, you see the fog rolling from that center point, but the shadows in the fog aren't moving. You grab the 3 scroll cases, put them in your, I guess, backpack hastily.
Yeah. What about those crystals?
Don't push your luck.
You're
not good.
Give me. Have you ever seen the crystals in use?
I have not. I was fighting the bullet while they were doing it. Hiding from the bullet while they were hanging with the crystals.
Give me an intelligence check.
Wasn't he in the room when we were in the big room?
No. Well,
when I
which
first
room?
used the,
It was with us last session when we did.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the last
Look through
section.
libraries.
So I'll say your character was there, so you know that when you touch the crystals, they do open up into a illusionary, I don't want to say a screen, but like an illusionary page on the in the air above the crystal, and you think those do make light.
Could I wrap my bag around them? How big are they?
The crystals are small but very delicate.
Very delicate. I'm not proud of this. I will take off one of my shoes and take off one of my socks.
Alright.
And grab it with my sock.
So are you trying to use your sock as like a glove, or are you trying to like drop it into
as
your
a glove.
sock, or?
No, as a glove.
Alright, so...
They are not hot.
You gamble that having a glove on will not activate the crystal, and luckily you were correct. When you touch the sock, when you touch your hand against the crystal with the sock on, the crystal does not activate.
Alright.
Smart man.
Smart. Yeah, sock solves everything. So I'll do that with the rest of them. How many are they? Just one?
There are lots of crystals. Like, basically it's like a library of crystals instead of books, so they're all over the place. And each one is labeled. Like, there's a little label on the shelf, which you can't read.
What language?
It's Elven.
Oh, it's Elven? If only there was some goblin in here. I'll just grab, like, a handful. Whatever look the most fancy.
Alright,
I know they're all the
another
same.
stealth check.
No.
Maybe with
This is where it ends.
inspiration? Oh.
Oh, look at that!
Damn it. You on a roll.
No, there's still no movement from the shadows. You don't think the thing has detected you.
And I'm gonna call it. And I'm gonna call it here and start walking back
Alright.
along the wall, and like trying to. Carl just had a great idea.
Alright,
Carl is gonna throw. He's gonna throw a rock over there.
Alright, so you pick up a rock and kind of throw it over there, making some noise.
Oh,
Mhm.
don't do that.
Boom.
Give me a stealth check.
You don't want to give me advantage. I'm in the darkness.
You're free to use an inspiration point if you want advantage.
I am not using.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Suddenly, Braza gets distracted and stops concentrating.
That would be
Just kidding.
That would be really mean.
I know.
The creature does sort of roll sideways for a moment, freaking you out, thinking it might be coming towards you, but then it turns north, moving up to where the noise was.
All right. Well, I am getting out of here. Do you want me to roll stealth again?
No, you're okay.
All right, and I'll just leave. If you want to teleport me to the other side.
All right, you successfully get out.
That's
Hell
five rolls.
Perception,
Woohoo!
maybe. All right.
Well,
Well done. You didn't get the library destroyed.
I didn't
only
get
one.
the north library.
Yeah, the north one. So you you get out here, and your friends are kind of waiting here for you.
So Braza's like whispering, "You're the man! You're the man!"
What do you?
Damn. Well, I want to give the crystals to the person who wants the crystals. So I'm just gonna hang over my sock to.
I don't want your sock.
Oh, who
Sock
wants the
full of
crystals? Zara.
Zara
Zara
is happy to get the crystals. She says, do you know what these are? Did you happen to see what the labels were?"
I can't read.
Oh.
I'll take a look at them.
Yeah, we can look at these, but yeah.
Anything else you got?
Yeah, did you get anything else? Chandra asked suspiciously.
What happened to the chests?
Oh, the chest, booby trap like the one over there. I'm just gonna slowly take out of my backpack the scroll cases I found. Just this.
Take a look.
All right.
Let's take a look what this is.
There's more to this little guy than meets the eye.
Maybe. Maybe we get powered.
I really hope not.
Nice.
We do seem to have
worry,
a professional
Bombrek.
kleptomaniac among us.
I got the reference, Bombrek. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. All right. So you pull out the scrolls, and you're reading them, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a D10 roll. Alright, so the first scroll, as you pull it out to read it, is a scroll of Guiding Bolt. It's a clerical spell, first level. Second scroll, give me another D10 roll. Two is a spell of Enhance Ability. Second level wizard, or second level a bunch of different classes. And the third spell, give me a D10 roll, is Elemental Weapon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. So any of these, well, I'm actually not sure. Is Elemental Weapon Wizard? Let me see. I know Guiding Bolt you can't scribe, but I think the other two you can. Elemental Weapon is a third level transmutation. Oh wow, it's not Wizard. Never mind, sorry. Artificer, Druid, Paladin, Ranger.
Druid.
Yeah. So use it as a druid or any of those classes.
Druid.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
Okay, so guiding bolt is cleric, enhanced weapon, elemental weapon is druid, etc., and enhance abilities.
That one is a bunch.
It's for you.
Yeah, it is wizard as well, so you can use that one if you don't.
But
have
then
it.
I will definitely, I will give guiding bolt to Kaelin, and I will give elemental
Hey.
weapon to Braza,
Hand it over.
Thank you very much, sir.
and because like they are the ones who can make use of it, and I will.
Yep.
Hope you're okay.
I will
Carl, if I
erase all of
leave
them from the
responsibility.
party treasure, so the ones who got them, write them down in your inventory.
Okay. And yeah, scrolls, well, Braza and Kale, you know how to use these. They basically contain magic in them, so you can just activate them to have the spell go off. But that does
Yep.
consume the scroll.
Yep.
Alright. What does the group want to do?
Carry on down this corridor.
Hold on. Yep. Carry on.
Yep.
Alright, so you continue down the corridor. And actually, I think this corridor connects to the one you saw to the south.
Pretty much, yes.
If
We
you
send
rem-
the elf or the
Wait,
halfling up front.
Wait. Let's. Wait. Braza, be careful. I'm thinking that we had a trap
Or bomb brick.
at the other side of this
Yeah.
corridor. Maybe there is a trap on this side of this corridor as well. Because
Ooh.
this definitely, this definitely, like there were arrows coming from here, so there must be some, I don't know,
True.
maybe here, something that's
Uh,
firing.
So you don't see any holes in the wall here. You wonder if the arrows came from one of the side walls down the corridor, because this would be a little far to shoot them.
Okay. But just, I will take a look and maybe perception and investigate just to make sure there is nothing here.
Alright, what's your passive perception?
Not much. Like, 13.
I can have a look.
Alright, so give me a perception check.
Shouldn't you let the scout do it? Just saying.
Carl offers.
You can
his,
always like we
perceptive
cannot
services.
we cannot stop you from taking a look, Carl.
They're afraid you'll run into another room and blow it up.
Yes.
So go ahead, make checks.
I'll have a look.
So
I've seen traps before.
You haven't seen anything so far with your passive checks, but you can make active checks if you want. Yeah, so you don't see
Nope.
anything. 14.
I'm just gonna take one step. I'm just gonna take one step because I don't see nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you take a step, nothing seems to happen.
Okay, then we're good. So shall we?
What is the highest passive perception in the group, just for my knowledge?
I got 14.
14.
I think somebody has 15, or is
Right,
it 14 max?
15 is
Yeah.
15 the highest.
How do I see it?
It's just your it's 10 plus your perception modifier, whatever that is. Is your
And it's
passive.
under skill. Is it a
14 I've got.
Yeah, it should be listed on your sheet.
Perception is 5. So
So 15.
So 15.
15 for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So as you get up here, there's a door to the north, and the hallway continues to the east.
There is actually, as I see from here, there is a door here as well. So, but let's take a look. Let's
Down the
continue.
hallway here?
Yeah, I see a door here as
Yeah,
well.
there is a door to the south down there, yes.
Probably
At least
more
two
down there
doors.
as well, but we can.
Two doors. But yeah, let's
Let's-
do it.
yeah.
otherwise.
So, Carl, you would note there's a big double door here.
Do I hear
it
anything from the other
says,
side?
Private, or actually, you can't read because it's an
Nope.
Elven. But there is
Eleanor?
something marked on the door.
Do I hear anything though?
Nope, no sounds.
Alana?
Eleanor?
yep. You wanted me to check about the door?
Yeah,
Eh.
what does it say?
read what it says, please?
I will try.
It will say, or it says, private collection, keep out.
Private
Ooh.
collection, keep out.
I
There's
will try to open the door.
probably some bolters in there.
So there is
Yes.
one of the force fields on this door. Alinar, did you touch it?
I will ask the other first. Do you think it's a good idea to go in here? It says keep out.
Yeah. You said
But
private
what if
collection.
not?
Mhm.
That's probably where all the interesting stuff is.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Zara
Are you
raises
sure?
together.
Yes.
You'll get dibs on the next door as well. Promise.
Okay, I tried to open the door, putting
Alright.
away my bow, pick up one sword in one hand, and open the door.
So, the force field would go away, but when you try to open the door, it does seem to be locked.
It's locked, this door. You
All
gotta
right,
use
maybe
axe.
Oh,
no,
man.
no, we might find a key somewhere. Let's leave the room for now, please.
Yeah.
Can I try lock this yet?
All right, so just said please.
Carl, we are not gonna break it down too easily. It looks quite sturdy. Let's look at everything and then we can deal with the room.
We don't see any doors down this way so far, do we?
Not yet.
Should we head back down the corridor to the south and go back into, known?
Yeah, probably.
Why don't we check the end of this corridor? Because it seems
Yeah, why
odd.
would we keep going?
Well, it seems odd to have a corridor that leads nowhere down here. Why did they build
Yeah.
this? There must be something down here.
Corridors don't just end in the middle of nothing.
Well, sure there is, but
Hang on.
I just don't like to leave all that stuff behind us.
What is this?
So, as you're walking down the
Yeah.
corridor, a pole shoots out from the middle with a bunch of blades spinning around. I need dex saves from Bombrick and our guy there.
Alinar.
No.
Actually,
Yeah.
Alinar, you would have noticed that Bombrick walked into it first, so I would say probably just Bombrick.
Right,
Because
17.
17. Alright, so luckily you are quick as the blades come up, and they only nick you, doing 11 points of slashing damage as you jump to the side.
And Nick.
Bloody hell. 11.
So they spin around, cutting for a moment, then disappear back into the floor.
Right.
Right,
Shall we
okay.
take that as a sign for now?
Why would have they put a trap there and nothing to be down at the end of this corridor?
Bombrek, why would have you? Why would have you move further? Because now to go back, you need to go through them again.
Well, I thought
Listen,
Oh,
I
you can just
assumed
jump
I jumped
over.
out of the way.
Well,
That's
Alinar,
why I-
you're back here. I would say you kind of noticed it before you stepped in.
Listen, I agree. There's probably something down the corridor, but let's clear our backs first, eh? And we can check this out
Yeah,
later.
I would actually. I also prefer checking a couple of like the corridor that we've been in already. Like, let's be a little bit more consistent.
Is there any way someone can teleport me over there?
I can toss you.
Yep.
Could
That
you?
works.
No,
you-
but
you can jump.
could you use your fire guy to teleport him out of there, so he doesn't have to cross the trap again?
You can
Yes.
easily jump that distance.
But yeah, actually, you could.
Yeah, you think, well, what's, so Alinar, I'll say with your perception, you noticed when he was walking forward, he stepped on something, and that made a click, which made the thing pop up. So you think,
He-
at least...
He stepped on a trigger right here. I
yeah,
tell the others.
you know at least there are triggers here. You don't know if they are here as well, but you would guess they
Okay.
would be.
Let me
because-
go first from here on.
Okay.
And
So am I
Uh,
going to try and jump over?
do I need to do any tests to pass this when I know where it is?
We're not.
So with the 15, you think you see trigger plates all over these areas, this 10 by 10 foot square. You could probably try to balance between them with acrobatics to avoid the trap, same as the other one.
Or jump across them?
Yeah. There's
So
a...
it's 10
or you-
feet, that's
Yeah, or you could jump them if you got 10
3
feet.
meters, that's not far.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far I can jump. I wouldn't have.
You
Your
can-
strength score.
Yeah.
10 feet is really easy.
So you can
Oh,
jump
okay, well,
up to your strength score if you do a running jump.
Okay, well then I'll do a running jump and jump from where I am to here.
Does he
Right,
shake while he runs? Like boom, 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 boom.
probably. And he jumps a lot farther than something as big as him should be able to jump. It's a little bit scary. Flying
Are we
through
going
the
backwards
air
or forwards?
like a big fleshy cannonball. Alright, so yeah, you jump back over. You're fine.
Phew.
Let's go
Yeah,
down.
okay. I'll take up the rear then. Here, I'll go at the back.
Alright,
Jumping toward. Who would have known?
so where is the group going?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Well,
Let's go
Headed
here.
south.
I don't have a lockpicking set, and I'm not proficient in lockpicking at all. But I want to use one of my arrows and just randomly jam it
Well,
and like
the
try to
barrier's
unlock.
probably back up, isn't it?
Is
Yeah,
it?
so it
How long
seems
does-
like after Alinar left, the barrier went back up. So it would just.
I'm gonna ask
stop you.
Eleanor to come touch it for a second.
Let's head down this way.
Let's
Eleanor.
leave it, Carl. We will come back. Like, we will not leave it. Don't worry.
But all the treasure.
Yes, and we will get it. But let's first get familiarized with everything around.
Just
So
need to
you-
prepare properly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I pass in front
So,
and try to walk forward.
Alinar, you think you. Oh, hang on.
Steps up.
So, before you step
Oh,
there,
yeah.
I mean, you can still step
I
there,
remembered.
but you would note that the area here looks very weak, the floor, and it has a lot of that water damage you've seen elsewhere. So
Yeah.
you don't know how
Uh,
stable. It's a 10 by 10 foot area that's all like falling apart.
Hmm.
This
Before
area is
anybody moves,
really bad. Let's try to jump over.
before anybody moves, behind me right now, behind us, is there holes like right here?
No. That
No,
hole,
we,
Okay, so
we
where-
checked
you
that.
checked for that already, yeah.
Okay, where did the darts come from then?
don't
South
know.
of here. Directly south.
You
Somewhere,
would've guessed-
somewhere around here.
Yeah, one of the side walls might have shot them out, but you'd have to go
Right.
look. Alright, so yeah.
I'll walk. I'm the lightest. I'll take a walk.
You want to try to walk over it?
Yeah.
It's
okay. Sorry, that's your light.
Do you have survival?
I'm just gonna let him.
Yes, I do.
Give me a survival
Come on.
check.
You could also just huddle. Okay, go ahead.
This is like watching an F1 race and waiting for the cars
Just
to
wait
crash.
for the crash.
I'm just saying, he's definitely a took.
Alright. So you're keeping an eye on the floor. You're like, okay, this looks strong. This looks strong. Give me a acrobatics as you're trying to kind of hop from spot to spot that you think look secure. Oh, good rolls.
Ooh.
Alright, so yeah, no, you make it across. You're fine.
I may not be smart, but I'm stealthy.
Agile, yeah. And actually, when you get to here, oh wait, never mind. You don't have a light source. All right, so yeah, you see Carl get across. I know you can see in the dark, but it's not something that would be obvious in the dark.
Fair enough.
I will
Okay,
try
I
to
can only
jump.
see.
All right, so who's jumping? Alinar.
The rest of us, I think.
What's your
I don't think
strength?
I can make it across. Like,
I'm going to summon
I'm
my
not-
fire spirit.
Oh, that's true. You got your flame spirit. So Alinar, you said you were jumping.
Yep.
What's your strength?
Ooh, a lot. Lots and lots.
It's 12 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to find a
So you,
hold
back
it
up.
before you.
strength 12. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Before
you
you
back
jump-
up and oh, too late. You jump
Ah.
12 feet, landing over here. You're fine.
So Brian
Oh.
says, huddle around Aragos. I can just teleport us all at the same time over there.
Yes, please. I may need a lift. I'm not so strong as
So
you guys.
you expend your wild shape to summon Aragos as the
Yep.
flaming spirit poofs into existence. And I assume you're going to use his teleport thing to get everyone.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
have my
teleport up to up to 15 feet.
All right, so you can do 2 at a time. So we'll say you use the fire spirit.
I'm gonna teleport myself.
You're self-sufficient. All right, you teleport yourself. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
So I
right.
have my echo jump across, and then I swap spaces with it, and then I have it jump across again.
All right. So everyone gets past the trap. That's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move yourselves past there.
Not really a trap, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
the,
kind of.
the hole in the ground, the unstable terrain. But what do you all want to do down here?
Just
Let's
being
look here.
Oh, and actually, when you get down here, you would note that there are a bunch of holes in the wall here and here, kind of pointing southward.
I think we need to jam them or plug them somehow so that.
I believe we exhausted the ammunition, didn't we?
Yeah, last
think
you
they
checked, they were exhausted.
I think no, because I think they were once exhausted, but then after long rest they were full
that's
again.
right. Yeah, they refilled them. No,
So
you're
they
right.
got recharged.
Maybe
So I
one
would
of the,
I would just
constructs did.
so maybe like jam a bolt into it or something.
Hey, do you see any more triggered plates down this hallway, Eleanor? Let me check. I tried to read the sign above this door to our left
So that
before I
door-
continue.
Sure. You take a look at this door. It is the door seems pretty strong, so you would guess it's probably magically enchanted. And it says a hollowed area.
This is the temple. It says hallowed area.
Maybe some grove or something.
And then I try walking southwards and checking along the way as
Alright.
requested.
So you don't see any pressure plates that are obvious with a 15. You do
Alright.
see more like screwed up hallway floors over here. That's damaged from water again. It looks like about 15 feet worth of it down to here.
The floor ahead of us is broken.
Well, let's try the temple. If you don't mind.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Is there a magical force field?
No, this
Blocking it
door
off?
doesn't actually seem to be blocked by any protections.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Alright. Give me 1 moment to check something. Okay. So you push the door open and you see an area. It opens inward, it's a double door. You see an area that has a couple of old pews in it. There are a bunch of vines growing everywhere. They're not really marked on the map. You see a carpet here under one of the pews. And it looks like there's a door on the other side of the room.
Chandra, can you have a look with your magical vision
Yep.
thing?
Yep. I'll take a look here. Let me see the distance.
So you sense magical auras to the north and south. You sense magic on the carpet. And, the bookshelf to the north.
I see
So
more
this
of these cobra
Okay.
statues.
Yep. And also the chest.
Yeah, so the cobra statues also look like they are magical. And there's one to the north and south, as well as one across the room.
What about the rug?
Yeah, the rug is magical too.
Oh,
I think we have a pretty good idea how to deal with this with
block them off at the door.
with Bombrek and Kalen blocking them off, and we can just fire. Like it actually used to work very well. So I think we may want to aggro them.
I may need someone to put some hands on me in a short while then, if that's the case.
I would
I'm
love
not
to.
wounded, but I've been hit a few times.
Alright, I'll use the staff.
Oh, that's what was this for.
Alright, so you summon energies from the staff, healing Bombrek for 7.
Thank
I've
you.
already used it 3 times on myself as well, so we have 1 charge left before we have to seriously consider not using it for the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We have 2 charges left in the staff, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we don't. We should not drain it.
Nope.
Let me try something. You're standing here. I will throw a firebolt onto this rug.
Alright,
Okay.
so.
Can we
Isn't
have the
magic-
archer in position as well, please?
Yeah, of course. Isn't magic what activated the cobras last time?
Alright, so everyone's kind of getting ready as he's getting ready to throw this firebolt. And actually, why don't we take a quick 5-minute for stretch and restrooms before we
Perfect.
shoot this guy?
We chef.
Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a moment.
So, yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm starting to hate this place. Oh.
Small toilet break, or was it telephone? Or
Just a
Just
5-minute
nose
toilet break and stuff. We usually have them like once every session.
okay. I don't think there was one last time.
No.
Usually do.
I don't believe there was one last session.
When I think about it, does this rug look a bit bigger to you?
Alright.
Huh?
I'm just thinking, does this rug look a bit bigger to you than the previous ones?
No.
Or was it 3x3 always?
Yeah, they were 3x3 as well.
Okay.
And then they shrink down to like 2x2 when he animates them.
Got it. I actually think Alinar probably should be there in place of the fire spirit.
Yeah, that was my idea as well.
I assume people will be moving forward, and I can move into
No.
the room after them.
No, we're gonna block off the doorway.
Okay.
I can pick you up and put you in if you want.
Let me at them.
You know, this is the strategy that we discovered by accident once, and it worked pretty well.
Did we discover it by accident?
Picking someone
Well,
up.
in a way, when doors get open, like down there, just 2 doors get opened when you were next to them, and then we just started fighting in the doorway, and it was pretty good. Well, relatively by accident, of course. Like, we identify this as a very good position.
Relatively.
Those snakes are nasty. Don't be afraid to use those healing potions, I think, if we have to.
Yeah, I'm at half health, more or less.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind holding one of those healing potions. I know I don't hold one. Somebody else has got them.
Yeah, we did discuss it and say let's put one on the belt of each of the healers, so if the healers go down, you can get them back up,
Yeah.
and they can
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yep. So if you
heal
die,
everyone else.
there's something in your throat. Don't worry.
I'm sure it's fine. Is everyone back?
Aye.
We.
Carl is the
Are you
only
with
one I
us?
haven't heard anything from.
Am I not? Am I muted? Can you not hear me?
You're here now.
You can hear now.
Oh, weird.
Just before I fire, should we switch places with Spirit and Alenar? Because he's
Yeah.
standing there for no reason. Yep.
Alinar, do you have any arrows, by the way?
Do you need any?
No. I'm asking if you have. No, I'm asking
Yeah,
if you
I
need
have
any.
my bow and my arrow
All
from
right.
before. This one
Oh,
is
you had
not.
a-
The new one is nicer though. So thank you.
How
You don't
many
have to remind me.
how many arrows do you have?
20?
All right, yeah, because I don't think you've used any yet, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you've been fighting. with
Never
the
showed any.
Okay. So you're firing at the rug with your firebolt.
Yep.
Right. The firebolt would strike the rug, and it starts burning. But it does not seem to move.
Oh,
Is
You
it
did say
magical?
it.
It was magical.
It was
it
magical.
looks magical.
It does look magical, yes. And now it's on fire.
I'll throw like a couple more. I don't care.
Alright, so it is really burning as several more firebolts hit it. And there is a flash of magical energy as the energies of the magical rug are released, blowing up arcane energy into the area around, and the rug just kind of burns.
Well, that's a good idea.
It's obviously dead now. So
It's
I
dead.
think it was a good idea. Why not?
it was a good idea. Yeah,
It's not gonna animate.
Where
here's
did
my
this start?
question.
it's remained on the ground, and that's a good thing.
If that was the nature of
Didn't
its
eat us.
magical,
Our story is that it was a great idea.
That was obviously a
Great, yeah.
magical death rug, so it's good it's dead now.
Yeah, it's not a flying carpet or anything.
It was definitely not a flying carpet. That would have been awesome. It was definitely not that.
Brilliant
It's
idea.
a little bit. No, sorry, we have a bit of PTSD. I'm just gonna shoot all rocks I see from now on.
can
Drugs
you
come to
can
life,
you do the
man.
same
They'll
thing
fucking
for
kill
the
you, man.
statue down here?
Yes,
We-
but unfortunately I cannot see it from here, so we would have to move one step
Well,
forward.
you'd have to step inside and just.
Yeah. So guys, can you step one step?
I can let you take the front.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, from here I can do that. I will throw firebolt into the statue here.
Alright, give me an attack roll. As your firebolt streaks through the air. Oh yeah, so you would strike the statue, which would indeed start moving. Give me initiative rolls.
You see?
Un momento, por favor.
Wait a second. I have to move away so I don't roll for.
Ah, that is the same thing. Stupid me.
Oh no.
Wait. Oh, I see.
You see what happened?
All right. Do we got everyone's initiative?
Not
Drop
everyone.
parables.
So yeah, all 3 of the statues animate
Sorry.
as
Yeah.
you shoot the first one, and they all start moving towards the group.
I
3?
Yeah. they're
rolled
all-
my initiative now. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you don't see the other 2, huh? Alright.
Well, I stepped inside for a second,
it's
but I
just-
guess no.
It's just 1. You're fine.
We totally didn't see the ones in the corners.
So, Bombrek, you are first to act as you see. Oh wait, no, Chandra, you are first to act as you see the statue coming to life across the room. What do you want to do?
Wait a second. 60 feet. Let me measure. Yeah. I will cast Flaming Sphere and ram it into this one, and then I'll move away.
Alright, go ahead and link the spell. And go ahead and place it in the battlefield. Alright, so the flaming sphere appears ramming into the creature. Go ahead and, well, I guess he would make a dex save, so
Yep.
do that. He will try to avoid it, rolling a 5, so he would fail. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Is it 2d6? Yes.
Actually, a 6 because he would have advantage. So he takes 6 points of, or 5 points of fire damage, and continues crawling towards you.
I will move away.
Okay. Bomberg.
Am I able to see the one in the corner?
Are you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so. He should be in your range.
I'm going to enrage actually and throw a javelin at it.
Oh, all right, you huck a javelin from your back. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna be using reckless attack as well.
That's only for melee, isn't it?
Is it really? Let me just check.
I think you are correct. I think you can only reckless with melee attacks.
Oh, it doesn't say on there, but maybe it is the case. I don't know.
Let's see. I guess it just says, well...
Oh no,
Melee
advantage on
weapon
melee
attacks,
melee weapon attack rolls. Okay,
Yeah.
so in that case, I won't be recklessly attacking. I'll just be throwing a javelin, but enraged.
Oh, alright. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
There.
Alright, unfortunately it is out of range, so it would be a disadvantage. 13 would not hit. It would bounce off its... Or wait, actually, I lied. 13 would hit. I thought these were armored more. Go ahead, give me a damage roll.
7.
Alright, so the
Oh,
javelin...
plus, but I'm raged, so it's +2, isn't it?
Yeah, so the javelin strikes him, dealing 4 points of damage as he seems to be resistant to the non-magical javelin. Anything else?
I'll just stand there with my axe ready. I'm not moving. I'm standing guard at the door.
Carl. Are you muted, Carl?
Oh yeah, I am muted. Oops. I'm going to step in the doorway and try to shoot the lizard, the snake by the fireball. The fireball, the ball of fire.
Okay.
Do you have anything to ignore cover?
No, I'm just epic.
Okay. Just epic.
That's epic.
I'm just epic like that.
Look at that.
24 would strike as your arrow finds its mark. hitting the metal cobra, doing 4 points of damage.
You have a bunch of bonuses for the first round.
Yes, I have a second attack. Yes, it is my first turn.
Alright, so you take out another arrow, firing it. 14 would not be enough because the cover and your arrow would strike the chest.
Did the chest move at all?
No. No, the chest did not move when you hit it with an arrow.
Alright, then I'm going here. That's me turn.
Alright, also the chest is being burned by the flaming spear a bit. The cobras go. So this one slithers forward. Let me check his movement again. It's okay. So he slithers up to here, then would double move up to here. This one to the south, which I don't think you saw, comes alive, comes up this way, and he is gonna hiss and strike at Bombrek.
Okay.
19 versus AC.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, so you take 7 piercing, which halves to 3 because you're raging, and I need a Constitution saving throw as poison courses through your blood. But you
It's a
resist
nice
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice drink.
It's got a bit of a spirit there. This one comes up and is going to lunge at you as well. Oh, 22. Good rolls. Biting you for another 7, which halves to 3, and requiring another con save. Oh, that is not good.
He's got advantage.
Oh, do you?
Dwarf.
Oh, dwarf,
Poison.
right. Yeah,
Dwarf,
yeah.
yeah.
Good job. All that drinking pays off. Alright,
Yeah.
so he bites you, but you still resist the poison. Eleanor.
Yeah, how many can I see from here?
All of them.
I think you see all 3.
Because, yeah. So I can just shoot my arrows across Kale's broad shoulders.
Yeah, he would. So, you would. He would have some cover because of Kale, but you could fire past him. He has light cover, so the Gober would have +2 to his AC right now.
Yep, I'm gonna try to shoot
All right, so you
Let me
take
see.
aim, looking for an opening.
with my magical old new bow.
Yeah. So an extra +1. Oh, there it is. 20 would strike. And you said this one, right?
Yeah,
That's this one.
yeah.
Yeah, the one we've been attacking
The,
already.
the one that's visible to me, in front of me. The
So-
other one would be even worse to find. We'll see.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me a damage roll.
Mm.
No,
Was it hurt from before?
Yes, it was.
So Colossus applies. Sweet.
Alright, so you strike him for 17 damage.
Wow.
Good hit,
As,
sir.
the Cobra looks wounded and visibly angered. Looks like it's going to snap at Kale now. But it's not its turn yet. Anything else, Eleanor?
No, not for now. There's nothing I know I can do. I guess I could
So
do
Aragos...
some magic later on, but doesn't apply right now.
Yeah. Now, doesn't Aragos go after you, Braza, each turn?
I did, yeah. I just clicked on the wrong token. I actually whispered to you to ignore that.
So, Braza, what are you doing? And also,
He's
you're-
gonna
I don't think you're unconscious, are you?
No.
Why does it say you're unconscious? That's weird. Alright, anyway, what are you doing?
It always is.
Yeah. Why does it say I'm unconscious? Like, if you look at my token, I don't see anything
Yeah.
on there.
That's fine. It might just be a little bug. So what are you
Wait.
doing?
Flaming sphere.
Alright, so you cast a flaming sphere as you channel, concentrate, and spend a second level spell slot. So go ahead and place your sphere.
Yep.
So Where are you putting it?
I'm going to put it. It's 20 feet, right?
60.
60 feet range. Well, you just need the small spear. You don't need a fireball.
You mean it is 5 feet, like it's a sphere. I mean 60 feet range.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I'm just talking.
So mark yourself as concentrating, and are you attacking with it?
One.
So it rolls at this guy, and he is going to try to dodge it with a dex save. Rolls a 19, so he would dodge, so he takes 5 fire damage.
Yep.
Anything else?
I'm going to move back 5. 10. Nope, just 5. I stay right there.
Are you telling Aragos to attack or anything?
That's why I was moving there, so he can then... No, because my bonus action was ramming it.
Oh, right. So yeah, Aragos is just dodging. All right, Kale,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Alright, I will have my I'll attack it with my longsword.
Alright. Two-handed, I assume? Yep.
Two-handed, we would assume correctly.
Make sure you flaming spear people mark yourself as concentrating.
Go to nap.
Go ahead, give me an
My
attack. Kale.
Tempest. Let's go.
Tempest. Oh yeah, 17 would strike as you bring the magical blade down upon the creature, cutting into it.
I'll re-roll the 2.
Okay.
So I'll slash R1d10 and I'll add in +5
Yeah, you
from
might
strength
need
and
to-
magic.
You might need to edit that macro. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
if you-
probably. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Alright, so you deal 8 points of damage, which would actually cut it down.
Cool. I will. Yeah, I'll step in
Alright. so
and
you
I'll
step
attack
up.
the next one
Are you using one of your,
with my yes, my last War Priest bonus attack.
Alright, so you step up swinging. My Tempest.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 23 cuts into the second one, getting his attention.
For 13.
8 plus 5, yep. So he takes 13 and looks very upset with you.
And we've had a short rest, so I'm going to action surge and strike it once more.
Oh,
Die, creature. No.
apparently you are not striking it as it dodges out of the way.
Alright. Yeah, that's it. No! Oh, yeah, that's it. I used my bonus action.
I'll move up. So we have 2 here, right? Let me
You're
think.
further burning the remnants of the carpet with your flaming spear.
Yes, I'm just gonna. Okay, I think I can move it by like only 30 feet. Let me see. Ah, that's good. So this should be enough, right? I will use my bonus action to ram it into this cobra.
Alright. So the cobra attempts to dodge out of the way. I keep thinking it's 20 feet, but I think that's a spiritual weapon.
No, it gives off 20 feet of like light or whatever, but you
Yeah.
can move 30 feet.
Yeah.
So the cobra would completely fail his dex save and be burned by your flaming sphere for 7. Anything else?
And then I'll also attack the same cobra with firebolt.
Alright, so you chant, letting loose even more fire towards it, and strike it for another 5, and it looks wounded. Anything else?
Nope.
Bomberk.
I'll hit the one that I have. I have advantage on both of them, don't I?
For what?
Flanking.
No, flaming spheres don't flank. Those aren't creatures.
Okay. I had to ask. Right. I'll well, I'm enraged, and I'll do the what's it called? Reckless attack and Great Weapon Master at the one directly in front of me. So the one at the top.
All right.
Let me get that.
Swing your axe recklessly. 17
that's-
would strike.
Yeah, and
Did you use Great Weapon Master?
I did. So that's
That's
17.
12.
That's
but then,
12. Yeah. So
yeah, do I not get an? Yeah. Do I not get another plus for rage, or is that just to hit?
that's just the damage. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, 12 would not be enough, and your crazy swing goes wide as the cobra dodges it.
Okay, that's me.
All right, Carl.
That's a shame.
Question. What would happen if I shoved one of this one into the sphere?
I don't think you can force him into the spear's space.
Can I not? Well, what if happens if I push something? 'Cause
I guess you could. Technically,
Maybe if you can ram sphere into someone, you can also ram someone into sphere if you have forced movement.
so
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it would still just take damage at the end of its turn.
So it wouldn't take the ramming damage.
Because, well, let me see Flaming Sphere real quick. Go ahead and link it.
It's not described there.
No, it doesn't say anything about that. If you ram the sphere into a creature, it must take that creature must take the saving throw.
So, yeah, it doesn't really block movement. So I'd probably say if it would end its turn in the square or near the square, it would take damage, but it has to be there for a while. Just entering it doesn't burn it.
So it wouldn't. I can't ram it into the sphere. Alright, no worries. I'll just move over here. Bonus action Hunter mark the Winded Snake.
Alright, so he is marked by your magics.
And I am going to Ka-chow.
Oh, there it is. 20 would strike, doing another 6 damage, which is half to 3.
And plus Quintels.
Okay, and the Hunter's
Damn.
Mark I think is magical damage, so that's 2 damage. So it takes 5 from your shot.
And that's it.
Alright, Cobras go. This one is going to hiss and strike at Kale. Biting at you. 14, I believe, is not enough.
It's a miss.
Right, and
I have
this
16.
one is going to angrily strike at Bombrek of advantage. Oh, 9 becomes a crit, 25. So it bites you for 9 plus 4, 13, which halves to 6, and I need another con save.
You better not fail this one, Bombrek.
You don't want to fail this one. Well,
18.
luckily 18 is enough, and you resist the
Good.
poison. And I don't think any of them can move, so unfortunately they both have to make dex saves.
Yep. Twice.
Yes, one of them should do it twice.
Yep.
Yes. So the first guy makes both of his, but he does take half damage from both sources. So go ahead, give me a
It's
damage
the wounded one, right?
Yes. So give me damage rolls for him from both of you.
Yep.
So he takes 4 and 2, so 6 fire damage. And the second one makes 1 save. Fails it. So I think this was Brazza's.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so he just takes 8 fire.
Oh.
Alright, so that's it for the Cobra's Alinar.
So all the cobras are dead. That's what you say.
No, that was just it for their turn.
Yeah, but that's not what you said. I'm gonna fire again with
Alright.
my great bow.
So you take aim. He has moderate cover now because you have 2 people in front of you.
Oh.
So he gets a
But-
little bit more of a bonus, but 25 is more than enough, and you strike him, lining up the shot, and you take it.
Boom.
14 would bring him down. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right, Braza.
Braza's gonna ram his sphere.
All right, so you
I need
point,
dex
making your spear roll at him. Go ahead, give me a. Oh wait, he has to make a dex save.
Yeah, make a dex save.
Dex. 5, so no, he definitely fails. He is burned by magical fire for 9 points of damage, wounding him.
And then I'll do. Oh, that was my bonus.
Yeah, you still have an action.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. 14 would not hit, though, unfortunately, and you would strike Bombrek in the back, but not enough to actually damage him. Hey!
Here we go. Here we go.
Where did we see this before?
Tickles.
Poor Carl missed out on
Stand
this.
in the doorway, they say.
Stand in the doorway, shoot me in the back, you bastards. Alright, is that it, Braza?
That's it.
Alright, Kale.
Hey. Oh, it died. Alright. I just came back to the computer. Yeah, I'll give it a hit with the longsword.
You lunge forward, cutting at it.
Hey.
Ooh,
And I miss. And
unfortunately,
I suppose. Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, there are 2 flaming spears in there, so I can't do anything else. That's my turn.
Chandra.
I'll ram the doom.
Alright, so you send the
Bonus
flaming
action.
spear ramming at that guy. 16 would make his dex save, so he takes 4 fire. As he is slightly burned.
And yes, and then I firebolt him.
Right. Eldritch fire goes flying into the room. He does have light cover. Bombrick might... No, he is still struck, taking 6 points of damage and looking further burned.
I'm done.
Bombrick.
I'll do the same again. So, great weapon, rage, and reckless. Taking a swing.
Alright. Recklessly swing. Oh!
Reckless.
no.
That was terrible. What is going on?
Smash the wall around him as he once again dodges to the side.
Your snakes is caught up with you.
Yeah, Snake is... He can't dodge the flaming spear, but he can dodge your axe. Anything else?
Carl, it's for you to save Bombrek now.
Yeah, don't shoot him in the back, though. Carl, what are you doing? You muted?
Oh yeah, I am muted. I couldn't see the snake from there. I am gonna step on the corpse of this snake.
Oh, I'm
that's,
standing there.
Yeah, that's where Kale is.
Oh, I can't see Kale. Weird. Oh. Oh. Yeah, never mind. I see you. I see you now. You're still there, yeah?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
He's there.
Yeah, I couldn't see you for a moment. I will shoot an arrow between Bombrek's legs
Alright,
at the snake.
so you take the shot. He has some cover, but let's see how you do.
Sure hope your legs aren't too thick. Obviously, before that, I move my hunter's mark to the dead from the dead one too.
Alright, bonus action, move the mark.
Yes, we.
Alright. No, 22 is enough. So he is struck for 2 plus.
Plus what d6. Where's the button? My macro for hunters.
4 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Anything else?
No, that's it. Freaking constructs. I'm
Alright.
just backing him.
So the Cobra this time is going to swing at Kale, hissing and trying to bite you instead.
Yeah, I don't pose a threat.
Yeah, he's just like, whatever. So, unfortunately for him, he only rolls an 8, and you would dodge out of the way. Oh.
Good.
Hisses angrily and has to make a bunch of dex saves. It would fail Braza's, but pass Kale's, or Chandra's. So go ahead, give me some damage rolls. Oof. It takes 10 points of damage and is consumed in magical fire.
Yay.
Roll is 1. Congratulations, heroes.
Well
What do you want to do?
Let's
Dismiss-
move on.
I'm just gonna check if I have my macros set correctly now. So
I have
That's
last
right.
time I logged out. I wasn't here last session. Did anybody check anything about how these snakes poisons work? Anybody?
Well, they just paralyze you. from
Yeah.
what I can
Yeah, but I'm
remember.
saying anybody try to extract it.
Oh no.
You would have to have a poisoner's kit knowledge to do that. Or alchemy would probably work.
Zara's an alchemist, yeah?
She did have an alchemy, yes.
Ross is going to go over to going at it.
So she, I think she got their essence last time.
Yes, and she said that she can transmute their essence into like magical stuff for crafting.
Yeah. So
as
she
well.
would say, I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to get their poisons. I don't know much about the actual dangers of, and yeah, just how to get them. Because yeah, she doesn't have poisoner's kit or anything that would let her know much about that.
Oh, there's a chest
Fair
over
enough.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say it would
that's
probably
half
have to
burnt.
be poisoner's kit knowledge to do that. Yeah, the chest
Fair
is
enough.
still alive. It's kind of scorched,
Is it-
but
Detect magic. Anything anywhere? I
Uh,
don't recall if the chest was glowing last time.
no,
I
you don't
looked.
think the chest was glowing.
Check behind it. Check behind it for a shout out. Check for traps behind it.
This? Rune? You mean?
Yeah, the room.
Okay, I will check shelves. I will check this shelf and this shelf for scrolls and other stuff.
So this is a door down here. But
It's a door.
the shelf up here does contain more crystals, and they seem to be. Well, who's it who can read Elven? Alinar?
Yeah.
So,
Alinar.
Alinar, if you took a look at them,
Look in there.
you would see that they seem to be. It's up
North.
up here.
Up. I just follow the crowd.
It seems to be information on the Gaian mother and just lots of nature stuff and religious ceremonies for like druidic type ceremonies and rituals.
I do tell everyone that this is about the religion that the dwarf mentioned earlier.
So no scrolls.
No, it doesn't
Nothing
look like there are any
interesting.
scrolls, no.
Okay. Okay, so this chest doesn't seem to be magical, so I will double check the back of it for any runes. But otherwise, is it openable?
Yeah, so if you popped it open, it's a bit scorched, but inside there are a bunch of coins. Looks like very old elven coins. If you quickly
I'll
count them, there would be 120 gold pieces. But they're old Empire coins, so you would have to get them reforged to use them.
I will move it to party inventory, Kalen. 120 elven old coins.
Okay,
Old
give me a
gold
sec.
pieces.
Yeah. 120 elven coins.
Very nice.
Gold coins, just. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
They
what do you
are
wanna
entered.
do?
Ah, that's a shame. That was a good flying carpet.
No, it was a construct. It was going to kill you.
Yeah, for
Did
sure.
Is
you?
this a door over this side? Is it?
And
So,
also here.
There's a door
Was
to
it-
the south, and there is a door to
To the east?
yeah, to the east.
Actually, maybe let's take a look at the door to the south because it seems to me like there is no room for it to go to because there is another room to the other side. So should be like looks like some kind of a shed or something.
Maybe we should take the southern door
Yes.
Let's
because the
check
other
this
way
one.
to get into it was, well, through the damaged floor. So
I'll step aside.
this,
What about this door?
if
That's the
there's no
same.
barrier on it, I'll go open it.
No, there's no barrier on it. So you
Right.
pull it open as it opens inward, like many of the other doors, revealing a hallway.
Hello, can you have a look in the hall? What are you doing all the way over there still?
He's looking at the crystals.
Looking at all the religious nut texts.
Religious stuff. So in the hall, you see it goes down a ways. Hang on a sec. As you're walking. Whoa.
Where's that going?
Walk too far.
Alinar, did you just rush over there?
No.
All right.
Whoops.
So, as you're walking with your perception, you would see.
At 15.
You would see kind of when you get to this area here. It looks like more pressure plates, but you don't know what they do.
More traps ahead.
Oh, well, did we check the temple door? The door to the east in the previous room?
No, we should
Can we
probably do
do that first then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's leave. Let's not leave unexplored areas.
I thought this might have been a room, but
Yeah. Actually, also
It-
I thought that this
it
might
was
have been
actually a hallway, so let's...
So you going back, Eleanor?
Yeah.
Actually, this is actually nice because now we have a shortcut from here to here, so we don't have to like.
Aye.
there
What,
is
what does it say above the room? About the door? Any markings?
So this room is marked with looks like a symbol for like a holy shrine.
There's a holy shrine inside, so probably lots of gold.
What? Is that common in elven culture?
Of course.
It translated more kind of like a shrine of Gaian.
So probably lots of gold.
Right.
Specters or any other undead.
Does it
Does
have a barrier on it?
Yeah.
No barrier. You don't think it's locked either.
Right, I'll open the door.
All right.
Did anybody check the chest, by the way? Or did y'all leave it there?
We did check it. We found 120 gold pieces there.
Okay.
Old
So-
elven gold pieces.
As you open the door, you see a couple of interesting things as the door opens inward.
Oh, hello!
Oh, wow.
There is a very old-looking, large tree-like creature with roots going all over the room and vines growing kind of all over the walls, covering several more of the cobra statues, as well as just the floor in general, kind of up to the door. It
Knowing
doesn't-
nature, do I know it? Do I know what this is?
give me a nature check. No.
We had one more with nature in the group,
That's
didn't we?
me. That's me.
Yeah.
Let's see if I recognize it. It's not an animal though, so
You think this is something called a treant, but you don't know much about them. It doesn't seem to react to you as you open the door. It's just kind of sitting there.
Do I know if they're good, if they're violent, how are they? Or do I not know anything about?
So with 14, you know that they're generally good aligned, but they can become very dangerous if you threaten their territory or like the land in general. 'Cause they're basically like living trees. Often used as guardians, sometimes other purposes, but it's hard to say just by looking at it why it's here or what it's up to. But yeah, it doesn't seem to react to you at all as you open the door. It just kind of is sitting there. It almost looks like it may have partially become inanimate, maybe from being here for so long.
Anybody want to try talking?
Yeah, I will try to say hello in Elven.
So you give it an elven greeting. As you do, you hear voices, seemingly from nowhere, that echo through the room. It sounds like elven female voices. One of them says, "Who are you? What have you come to this sacred place to accomplish?"
I walk into the room and declare, I am Eleanor. We are here to learn from your wisdom.
He says, "You are elven, but your friends are not. Are they of the northern empires? Are they friends to the elves?"
They are friends of the elves, but I fear the northern empires have long been dead.
Another voice says,
I have no clue if that is true, but that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. So the other one, the second voice is, the children of Karelin, the stewards of Gaian, shall never die out. The elven empires to the north will always live on. You lie to us. Who are you? Where are you from?
I am Eleanor, and we come with a ship from the south. After this continent was recently re-emerged.
Alright.
Is that correct? Is my understanding of the world?
Recolonized. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. As a spectral figure sort of fades in from nowhere.
Persuasion! Yes. I'm good at that, hopefully. Well, I did have a +3.
Yeah, you're not bad at it, you just didn't succeed.
So, Go ahead. So the spectral woman looks definitely elvish. She's kind of small and petite, but she has features of high elf, not wood elf, because you're wood elf, right?
Yep.
So she looks at you and says, "You are of the human lands. I can tell you have the look of an outsider. You do not worship the earth or respect the culture of your peoples."
Ooh.
What are you gonna say?
That is an insult, isn't it?
Seems
I'm
like
trying to figure out if that is an insult or not.
to you that would probably.
I think she called you a poser.
Yeah, that might be a little bit insulting to you. I'm not sure. Does your character? I'm not sure if your background was that you're from Elven lands or if you more grew up within the human empires.
I am from the Elven lands, yeah.
Okay, so you might feel a bit offended by that. But that is
I
what she
take
said.
insult, is what I said. Do that. I'm elf through and through.
She narrows her eyes a bit.
I'm more connected to nature than a high elf like you.
Oh.
I'm gonna step back.
No wonder your persuasion fails.
Diplomacy is breaking down. So as
She was being a bitch.
Yeah, you started it. As you say that, a second one fades into view, and you see them kind of raise their hands up a bit as greenish energies glow around them. And one of them says, "I am Sivala, and this is Levia. You are intruders in this place. You've stolen our you've stolen our weaponry, and you've killed the constructs that protect these holy places. What reason would we have to not send you into the ground where you belong?
You seem to be antagonizing them. What are you saying?
Yeah, I guess none of you know what's going on because you just hear like these very pretty words going back and forth, and Eleanor looking kind of pissed and like pointing at her and saying something.
Maybe try not to
And then they
insult
both start,
the ghosts.
start channeling like green energy on their hands, looking.
They say
angrily
we
at him.
took their weapons and we killed their constructs.
Well, they're right,
Oh,
aren't
we
they?
kind of did.
Tell them.
We were ignorant. We did not
No.
know. We did not
Tell
mean
them-
any harm. We
Tell
came
them.
in peace.
We came here to seek knowledge. And your construct attacked us.
Yeah, they attacked us first, to be fair. Like,
You could
we
thank them
walked
from
in and
the
we got
boat.
attacked.
So,
Alinar, Chandra will say, ask them what year do they think it is, because I have a feeling they've been here for a long time, and they may be protecting something that does not exist.
Yeah, I will do exactly that. What year do you think it is?
Alright. So
How long have you been here?
So the first thing you said was that you've come here looking for knowledge. Is that right?
Yep.
Give me another persuasion check. This time with advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah!
Alright. So they seem to calm a bit at this. She seems a little surprised. And Levia, the southern one, says, you seek knowledge. What sort of knowledge have you come here seeking? You don't look of a scholar to me.
What year is it for us?
You're
Like,
asking
how is our... No,
1125.
1125,
in-
13th cycle, 27th of spring.
in the 13th cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I give this information to them. And I ask them, how long have they been here?
She says, our people date back to the 11th cycle. We've protected these underground temples in the name of Gaian. We will happily protect them for as long as the world persists. She says, there is a great treasure that resides in here that cannot fall into the hands of the unworthy.
And how do we prove our worthiness?
So she would look at you a little curiously as you say that. She says, you said you sought knowledge. What sort of knowledge do you seek? And who has sent you to seek this knowledge?
Everything that can sustain our colony.
Savala says, a colony. These are the people from across the sea you spoke of, the outsiders.
Yes, and you are the first elves or ghosts of elves that we have encountered in these lands.
She says, the continent of Renalia is no stranger to the outside world, though it is the birthplace of the elven people. We were given it by Mother Gaian in the creation times. But outsiders generally bring strife and war with them. But if you come seeking knowledge, we respect this.
I do step forward and say, I am a lizard folk from Guyane, and I am deeply connected to nature, as all of my people are, and believe in protecting and advancing and
So can you speak
knowledge.
Elven?
I can speak Sylvan.
Okay, so maybe you were kind of understanding some of the words, and are you trying to talk to them in Sylvan?
Yes.
Alright, so they look towards you. Give me a persuasion check.
Because I figure they're really smart elves that probably speak lots of different languages. But maybe not.
So the north one kind of looks at you and says, the lizard folk tribes, and actually, she's going to switch to common at this point as she sees you all looking a bit confused. She says, the lizard folk tribes have long been neighbors to the Elven Empires, and though they have been partial to the lands, we found them to be chaotic and unreliable, often bringing war and death upon each other and others around them.
We've changed.
Ooh,
My
that's a
people are not
persuasion.
like that anymore. If they ever were.
Give me another
And then I
persuasion.
bow. I actually get down on my knee. I get down on one knee and sort of bow and reverence for it. What do we do?
Another persuasion check.
Like
Or
I'm trying to.
deception.
Oh, I did performance. Never mind.
Well, you did roll a 2.
But this was performance, not persuasion.
That was performance.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Well, it's still a roll. Well,
So
I
they
while being
at this point they're kind of looking at the group curiously, and they say the southern one again, Levia says in common. So have you all come here seeking knowledge? What is the purpose of this group coming to these hallowed halls of Gaian?
I'm like, where's Zara?
Zara is
tell them
fascinated. She is not a talker, so she's not
I'll
trying
tell-
to talk.
the question to everyone and ask for their guidance.
Well, they spoke in
Just
they are
common.
speaking common now.
Yes.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
what they're saying.
So I move over here just a little bit more in the rooms, and I say, my other friends here, they may want to say some things too.
All right. Is anyone else saying anything?
I will say that, well, whatever those guys are telling, it's absolutely true. We do seek for knowledge. We seek for ways to protect the colony that we have set up here. And there are a lot of dangers that are lurking around. There are a lot of evil magic that's happening around those areas. And we need knowledge to protect ourselves and others from this.
Oh, yes.
Also,
Come
I'd
on,
like
guys.
to understand your culture and what brought us to this point. And, well, knowledge is good, really.
Savala nods. She
You have
says,
creatures that are kidnapping children and rising undead lurking somewhere around. So we need all the help we can get.
kidnapping children? She says curiously. What do you mean? And what do you mean we have creatures? Why do you think we have been kidnapping your children?
Well, they were lurking around in caves around this area. I'm just generalizing.
Give me a persuasion check. Or not Kale.
Andra.
Chandra. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
So she seems a little bit annoyed with the insinuation that they're kidnapping children, and she says, whatever creatures are taking your young, they have nothing to do with Gaian or the message of peace and tranquility that our people preach. Go ahead.
No, I believe that. I do not think my friend here meant to insinuate that you're personally responsible for it.
Well,
He was more telling you of our challenges and what we are seeking knowledge to. Well, we're exploring the area to safeguard our colony.
So this one kind of walks over this way, and the south one says, the constructs are meant to protect this place. I'm assuming if you got this far, you've killed many of them.
Honestly,
Only one attacked us.
I will admit that we thought the place was abandoned and the constructs
step ahead.
attacked us just upon seeing us, so we defended ourselves, I'm afraid.
She nods and says, understandable. Well, as I probably, or as some of you may have heard, I will give a better introduction. My name is Levia, and my sister's name is Savala, and we are the priestesses who protected and served Gaian and this temple for many years before our deaths, and now protect and serve as part of our eternal devotion to the mother of the planet, or mother of the world.
And who is the tree?
She sighs with a bit of sadness. She says, "Who is the tree?" This is Galdar, an old treant who lived down here with us, but sadly time has warped his mind, and there's very little left of him that is still able to perceive. We stand here to help defend this area and this sacred place.
A tree needs light and air.
He says, well, he has...
What crazy idea is this?
She says, there's not much light down here, but he's an old guardian of the temple.
There's no wonder he's sick. He needs light and air. You do not know trees, you high elves.
She says, he is a treant wood elf. He is not a normal tree. Yes, if it was a normal tree, he would need light, but he does not necessarily need it down here. It is more the time that has brought him down, just being down here for such a long time. So
it has been 2 cycles, at least.
So she's kind of looking at the party curiously now. They both are. Are any of you good aligned?
I am.
Let me see.
Carl, you are not good
You want-
aligned.
Me, I am good aligned.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
So Carl and
I will agree with really skepticism.
I don't kill anybody. I literally, y'all. Who's the one who didn't want to
Just
kill
very,
the
very
lizard folk?
chaotic.
So it's
Okay.
more
Yeah,
along
they-
the point of
yeah.
chaotic lawful that you...
Yeah. Chaotic lawful, yes.
All right.
Braz is neutral.
So as they kind of look at you, almost as if they might be doing some kind of magic or sensing something, she says, Savala from behind you says, I do sense that there is good to them. And they do seem to be communicating rather than attacking us right away. And,
Can I step forward?
Sure.
And I'm gonna say, if you want, we will leave. Because I'm just gonna point at Zara. She wants to explore and learn more about you.
Zara
we're
looks
just
very
here
shy
defending
right
her.
now. She's like hiding her face.
So we will leave if you let her explore if you don't mind letting her explore.
Sorry, what?
No, I mean, that's what we're here for, aren't we? Just to get Zara to explore and learn stuff.
And
We're here to learn and gain knowledge.
Yeah.
So actually, we are kind of at the end time right now. Why don't we do MVPs and continue the conversation next time?
Yeah, give us time to prepare.
Think about what you want to say to them.
Think about what we want to say.
Alright, so yeah, give me whispers with who you think should be MVP. Alright, I got 2, 3, 4 votes.
Oh,
How do I?
/W space GM and then space the name of who
Okay,
you're
I
voting
tried
for.
to write GM Raven, but that was not the right one.
Yeah, you can just do
I cannot
GM.
put-
It'll send it to me. Oh wow. So 3 and 3, Carl and Alan are tied up. So I need D20 rolls from the two of you.
Damn, Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers are in competition for the MVP spot. Oh, good
Ooh.
roll. It's gonna be a tough.
How do I roll with advantage and blessing? And
Yeah, maybe if you had lucky.
Oh
my God.
All right. I guess another
That's
set
a
of
tie.
D20 rolls.
Just give it.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh. Alright, so
Yeah.
Alinar, you are MVP. Congrats.
Congrats,
So you
Alan.
get a point
Oh,
of inspiration.
Yeah. You get an inspiration point that you can spend to gain inspiration on a roll. But yeah, I'm
So
gonna take.
this is only like a dragon showing up when I click it. When I click
Wow.
inspiration, there's a dragon showing up.
no, it's not that.
No, it's
I think you just-
you just tell me when you want to roll with inspiration, and I'll give you advantage. But you have to spend one of your points.
So what happens when I press in the character sheet? Press inspiration.
No, this is the wrong inspiration. This is like this is
Yeah,
the
so it's,
normal
Raw.
inspiration. We have a different version.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can make a resource just called inspiration, and you can have up to 10 of them. So you just have a point in that now. You should start with a point, so you have one already. So this would be your second one, I think.
You
have,
start
like-
with one.
You have like 2 of
Oh,
10
damn.
now.
Under your flaws, like personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, and then
What?
underneath that, there should
I
be
put it in my inventory.
Close enough.
However you want to track it is fine. Generally, people use resources, but you can, I guess, put it in your inventory if you want.
Let me see.
Up and to the right of your inventory, there should be a bracket with inspiration.
Additional feature and traits, you said, on the bio.
No.
It's on the first tab. Here, let me take a look.
Cool.
It's so on the first tab, you see under like your personality trait, ideal, bonds, flaws. There's like your resources down there, like favored foe, arrows, etc.
Okay, other resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can actually edit the other resource and make it say inspiration. Then put what do you say 2 of 10. So here, I'll show you. So 10, 2, and inspiration. There you go. Like that.
Okay.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I'm going to take some
Thank you.
notes, but if anyone has anything they want to talk to me about, I'll be here a bit. Otherwise, have a great week, and yeah, see you all next time.
Yeah,
Smell you
see you
later.
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for the session.
Yep, thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Ja, nå har jeg fått opp ny PC, Erling.
Ja vel.
Syns du at du har fortsatt, gjør ikke det? Jo.
Ja, det men det her òg.
Okay. So he learned some Norwegian. Yeah. I was just telling my brother I got my new computer up and running.
Oh, nice.
So I'm actually running Discord on the new computer, and then I only had one left screen left for the old computer with the Roll20 on. So it was like not as convenient as having the character screen on one sheet on one screen and the map on the other as previously.
You're running both computers at once?
Yeah, right now I am on the. I'm setting it up.
Okay.
So I need to copy off some stuff from one computer to the other, and I need access to all my password, which is connected, stored on the old one.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I actually just got my computer upgraded yesterday. Got a bunch.
Oh,
cool.
Much
Cool.
better hard drives. Fixed a couple of the fans, but yeah, I finally got it all up to par this morning before the game because it was kind of a pain to get everything back to the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
I've paid a lot more than I should have on this one.
Yeah,
But now
I
it's
don't necessarily agree.
awesome. Like I didn't just buy what you saw, Ali.
Oh.
So I got a computer was worth like 2.3 grand or something dollars. 2.3
Yeah, and you got it
thousand
on
dollars or
offer
something.
for
And I got it for
quite a
nearly
bit
half
less.
price, like
Yeah.
40% off or something.
Yeah. more or less. Yeah.
But then I found out, like, okay, this main board is a really shitty, cheap edition. So it only has 3rd generation M2 discs, and it only has like a very bad CPU cooler, and I want a better one, and it didn't have like the standard way of even fixing that. So I couldn't put just a new cooler on the old motherboard.
Okay.
So I ended up buying a new Styx Asus ROG motherboard, but I got that like 30% cheaper as well. And from before, I had bought another 64 gigabyte of RAM and another
64?
terabyte. Yeah, and another gigabyte of hard drive, a terabyte of hard drive, M4 disk.
M2?
M2 4th gen disk. That's
Okay.
correct. So, yeah, and then I had also a 880 watt